So, by the way, for reference, the Horde is here. That was for Horde of the Dragon Queen. The Mist shall claim. I think two of you can figure that one out.
I don't want it.
Are we going to
Remember?
Wait.
There's 4 levels left until level 10.
I don't want it. I don't want it.
Hey, got all the other crap to do too.
Aspire, what do you think's gonna happen if Raven goes to that place?
I don't know. It'll be a thing.
I'll tell you now, it's not Strahd going to be there.
Oh, it's Raven.
No.
I was about to say
No.
it's Raven.
A ritual occurred.
Oh, fuck.
Let's turn that down a little bit, Missy.
No, stop that look.
Don't do that when I'm taking
Don't worry.
a drink.
The Briarwoods will take good care of Barovia.
No.
I don't want anything to do with this. But unfortunately, I'm being forced to take care of things. Yeah, I did not choose this path. I was forced into it.
This path chose you.
Yeah.
Raven chose this path, but she didn't know what path she was choosing.
Alright, I need to go ahead and pull up Twitch on phone. I'll be swapping back and forth between that and messages, so that's fine.
I still
Why don't we
love...
unplug that?
I love how our
Why don't you sit
corner
over there?
flips and is landed still on its edge.
Here, you can use this.
Oh right, nobody has touched that yet, thankfully.
No, it's like our unofficial mascot.
It is. It shows the balance of the chaos.
Right.
Perfectly
balance
balanced, as
of this
everything
madness?
should be.
Actually, there is, by the way.
You know?
Not running anymore. That can go away.
Come here, tiny child. Come here.
No.
Fetch.
No!
Help, put the dragon on. No. Oh, god damn it.
Just tell the
No.
tiny child to fetch?
Fetch, yes. I do that with the
yeah,
baby
you
all the time. I'll grab a cookie out and I'll like toss it on his tray or something and be like, fetch, and he'll be like, ah, cookie.
That's
I
adorable.
actually used to do the same thing with the kids I would work with at the summer camp last year. Whenever we wanted them to get something, we just say fetch, and they'd actually go and get it.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
my gosh.
Oh yeah.
Okay, my computer screen's a bit too bright, so we turn it down.
Howdy, partner.
Hey, Jay, quick
I know,
question.
right? Awful.
Possible
What
answer.
What do you? Well, in your opinion, in anybody else's opinion, what do you think the Briars are gonna do when they figure out Raven's a vampire? Because I'm sure they'll instantly recognize it.
It's fine. They totally won't
This
try to
world
coax
ain't
her.
big enough for the 3 of us.
It is. There's an entire world out there.
You know?
They want to own.
Yeah. Would you like to say hello to the stream?
Yeah, they can go ahead and
No?
own it.
Okay.
Raven's not gonna challenge their ownership. It's fine. Raven doesn't challenge things.
Oh my god!
Jay.
All I hear is wow in the background. As I
All I know is pain.
Look at that sexy magic carp. Hey cats, what the fuck are you doing?
Why not? What do you mean, what are they doing?
They're fighting.
Do what cats do.
There we go.
Anyways.
Oh, I know what I see what you did, Jay.
What'd I do?
You weren't wearing a hat before.
No, I wasn't.
Well, stream caught
Something was
that, so.
Well, no, something was pointed out to me, so it's fine. Don't worry about it, it's fine.
Really fine.
So, hello everyone, and welcome to more Landar. Let's see where we last left off, shall we? We did a shortened little session this past Sunday night, because 2 of our players didn't have their other things, so we kind of claimed them as our own. Yes, it is. Huffle, by the way. Yes, it is. Yeah, thankfully it's not what it was earlier. I didn't, Lourdes.
I figured I should
I'm trying to click back over.
send help. My DM is trying to kill my character. Send help.
Anyways, last week our party we're getting supplies together and getting yelled at by Discord has borked on my end.
It has?
So I don't... Okay. It borked on my end. Everything froze up on my end on Discord. So I didn't know if everybody could hear me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could hear.
So I kind of... I stopped because I happened to glance up and see as far as the... Yes, now. But everybody, they got supplies, they got a cart and everything. They finished up some loose ends. Someone didn't sleep, but got a new friend because of it. They got a new friend because of it. They have slept now, however.
Dude, slide the fuck away now.
They have temporarily left the town of Ostros to go... I can't read what that says, Fluffy.
Oh, that's the send help. My DM is trying to kill my character.
Not yet, anyways, but now I might.
Well, Fox asked what I wrote.
Fair.
Oh yeah, you didn't see him when he did that earlier?
No, I also have multiple screens.
Yeah.
But we left off with our party had just set up camp and were about to settle in for their first watches as they were making their way to the mountains outside of Ostros, where a flash of green light had been visible to Raven. As a ritual had taken place involving the blood of one...
Nope.
Of one nope.
I'm just leaning against the cart.
So this is where we pick back up. Can I get the following to roll me a perception check, please? No, Raven and
I already
Stalverk.
rolled with advantage and I got a 10.
Boom!
Roll
So
again.
Noel and Raven. No, that was with advantage.
Oh shit! Where'd my dice go? Well,
That was
I
with
wish...
advantage. That's
Okay.
sad. The first one was a 6.
Well, at least one of us.
Well,
was
I'm glad one of you is perceptive. No offense.
No, that's fine.
You two, you don't notice anything out of the ordinary. The wind's blowing.
I'm petting a cat thing. I'm fine.
Yeah, you're petting a winged cat thing, you know. No, in the distance you do hear something. In the very far distance, like opposite away from the mountains, so opposite the way you're going. You hear the howl of a lone wolf.
Yeah.
Hey, hey, Stalverk, quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever seen something big fly in the sky, way up in the sky, perchance?
No.
Why did you?
No, I was just wondering.
I was asleep until about half an hour ago.
It's gonna end as I check that.
Gonna
The way
do
she
that.
said it, nope.
Roll me deception.
Oh.
Well, that is gonna be. It's gonna be an 18 deception.
Well, you see, that's without my plus. I beat that with a natural 19 and a die.
I got a
24.
13. I suspect nothing.
I say you just steadily sit there petting the cat. No, you know she's lying.
I'm just staring.
You're full of shit.
Is Nell still in the cart, invisible, talking
Yes.
to us right now?
Yep.
I poke my head out.
Nell's just sitting there listening to this.
I'm just leaning
Yeah.
against the cart. Ahead. Got it.
And just no head.
You see it
You're
head.
full of shit.
I don't know what you're talking about. Also, hi, Null. How are you doing this evening?
Fucking hell.
What did you see?
Do you remember what you saw?
I wrote it down in my notes, is why I remember it.
Go ahead.
Well, earlier today, I didn't want to mention it, but earlier today while we were traveling, there was a very big thing flying in the sky way above us. I only happened to glance up because I wanted to look for clouds, and I saw something very big flying with very big wings, and I've never seen anything like it. So I
That's-
figured it's possibly just my imagination.
So vague and so descriptive at the same time.
Uh-huh. Well, all my
Maybe
dice
we
are
have
rolling
one.
shit.
I do have another descriptor as far as for you, Lourdes.
Mhm.
You did see the hint of a color.
Why didn't I write that down in the notes? Was it any
Because
specific?
I forgot it.
Oh, okay.
It was
Okay.
a dark red.
Okay. Oh! I also noticed that it was a bit, kind of really dark red.
So... Okay.
That vague description match like ring any bells or no? Probably not, I imagine.
I mean, you could. I could have you roll an intelligence check, but
With all of the
Well, it's an
reading,
8, so that's what I thought.
no.
with all of the reading Raven's done, would she recognize?
Roll an intelligence check.
Well, intelligence isn't her
Big
strong suit,
flying thing
but I
in
just got a
sky
natural
that's red.
fucking 20. Natural 20, 19.
Natural 20! 19!
I have a -1 in intelligence.
Woman.
I want to point out. I want to point something out to you here, Lourdes. You sounded so proud of that nat 20, and there's -1, 19. So proud than disappointment.
Because I realized after I rolled it, it was an
I mean, at least it's a check and not an opposed roll, so...
Exactly.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Aspire.
I can't breathe.
Okay, so with your reading, by the way, poor Null. You roll 2 under it.
No.
You only need a 10 to know it's more than likely a dragon, or what you assume to be a dragon, because it, as high as it was flying, and you still saw it being a slightly larger shape, flying overhead at the height it was flying, there's only one real thing it could have been, and that was a dragon.
I need to decide. Fluffy, odds or evens?
I just don't give a fuck, so I'm not bothering. It didn't bother us, so he doesn't really care.
Exactly. So Fluffy, odds or evens?
Evens. Let's do that.
Evens? Alright. Evens, she says that she's pretty sure it was a dragon. She rolled a 1, so she's not gonna say. Oh wait,
Yeah.
no, that's a 4. She's gonna say.
Oh.
I think that it may have been a dragon.
Oh, good.
So a
Which way is it
giant
flying?
flying lizard. Got
What
it.
way was it?
So where it was flying, so you could answer him, by the way, Raven.
Mhm.
When you guys were going down the path, it kind of flew perpendicular. It just kept going in the opposite direction. It looked like it was flying farther north.
I think it was flying more north than we're going.
North. Nah.
Shut the fuck up.
Cool. So it's not heading the same direction. Now I don't need to worry about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather not walk into a dragon's lair, thanks.
Well, yeah, that's probably the smartest thing we will. Well, you know, to be fair, that's kind of our bar for going to stupid.
Mhm.
I really don't want to fight a giant lizard.
See if they breathe fire. I heard they breathe fire.
Okay, a giant fire-breathing lizard.
Yeah, not fun.
Dragons usually. I read a lot about them.
Really?
Well, I had a lot of time on my hands to read.
Okay.
Just to be that guy, out of curiosity, what's your history score?
My history score?
Yeah.
My history score is a +2.
Oh, okay, nice.
I have proficiency in history.
Mine's a 3! Without proficiency.
Sorry, I had to ask because your intelligence is a -1.
Yeah, no.
I just wanted to ask.
History and Arcana are both +2s because as a sorcerer, I get proficiency in them.
Cool. Cool. Yeah.
Okay. So, with that, so if you want to continue on the dragon talk,
No, not really.
oof. Any conversations going to be had, or as far as this watch?
No, vanishes back into the cart.
I hope not. We're just gonna walk away.
Yeah, Raven's just gonna kind of like, I guess, look up at the sky. Actually, yeah, she's gonna look up at the sky because she doesn't get to see outside very often. So she's gonna look up at the sky and just look at the stars.
Okay. You do that. I'm not gonna make you roll anything because if you fail a check to look at the stars, I might be done.
Well,
Where are
you
they?
want me to test that?
Why do all the stars look like
I'm
grass?
looking at the ground.
look at all these stars, guys.
That's
Oh,
an Empire Raven.
Oh, look at that star.
Oh, God.
Okay, a -1 doesn't mean you're that stupid.
Well,
Just
it's a
saying.
roll.
Yeah.
Could roll a natural 1 and have a 0.
Mhm.
David.
Right. Second watch.
Avoiding conversations.
By the way, as second watch starts, no,
Goddamn.
Yes.
you get pulled aside.
Oh, I was trying to do this. Oh.
By Huffle.
Oh, good. Now it's my turn, Brendan. I get yelled at. He says that out loud as he gets walked away.
Oh yeah, that's why I was like avoiding conversations because he did not want to deal with Null.
She makes sure she gets away as far as earshot of anybody, which Raven's staring up at these skies, so
Yeah, I was gonna say Raven's
she's not really paying
gonna follow.
attention. You see, so, I wanted to ask you this because, so far, you're the only one who seems to know anything about this. You were able to move on from your past relationship today. And, I don't know how long you two were together or apart
Wait.
for.
What? He's just staring at her.
What do you mean, what?
Go on. Nothing.
She's not going to insight because, yeah. But let's say, hypothetically, You had someone that you're going to marry. You thought you're going to be with them forever, and then the worst happens. They pass away. Let's say hypothetically 2 years pass, and you meet another person. They're really smart, kind. They make dumb decisions from time to time, but who doesn't even tell you who doesn't, even if you tell them over and over again not to do those things. And you start to feel like you may or may not have some form of a crush on them. And let's say you start feeling really conflicted because you still love the person you lost, but you also start to think you might develop feelings for the other new person. Does that make me? Hypothetically, does that make you a bad person?
He's like trying to follow.
Yeah.
Lightning round, go!
Okay. First, condolences. I do want to be respectful. But I assume the person cared for you as well, the first one, right?
Yeah. She did.
And if anyone cares enough, then something like that would have happened. I imagine they would eventually want you to be happy.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make you a bad person. It just makes you a person.
Right. Uh, thank you, no, I'm gonna let you go ahead and, go to bed, but, I'm gonna go help with the watch. Have a good...
No, just because. Yeah,
Oh, no.
that would be a success. That's a 24.
Ooh! For what?
Insight, or more just he's trying to, because he's more connecting the dots. The way she said everything. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, boy.
I'll say this. I don't think she likes the horn thing. And just walks off.
What you see as you turn around, just face kind of white, just and then red.
Now, how much of that translates a little bit to when we're at the campfire doing the watchy shit?
Okay, so you roll me perception. She already rolled me perception.
I'm passed the fuck out in my corner in the cart.
Did you roll perception again or no?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and roll me perception again. See, poor Huffle rolled perception already for me. I had her roll perception. She rolled a nat one.
Oh,
So that's a
Well, that
14.
fits right now, doesn't it?
What
What
was
was
that
your-
rating?
I had a 14.
Oh,
I have a 12.
I passed out my cards.
I'll say keeps. Well, actually, no. You're able to both hear this. You guys are off the trail, but not too far off the trail not to hear anything.
Okay.
You hear a cart passing by on the trail. You hear what appears to be possibly a driver fussing at someone in the back or possibly next to them. I told you. You took a wrong turn. I swear we did. I know. Don't worry about it. We're fine. We'll might get somewhere eventually. Ugh. What do you mean somewhere? Don't worry about it. I'm sure there's a town up the road somewhere. That's what you guys hear. as it keeps going.
You know, if they end up passing by again, I may have to see if I can point them in the right direction.
That's fair.
Passing by again.
I might join you. I don't know if I particularly want to be seen by any merchants in this area.
Far enough. Oh. Don't know if it's related to early for coffee. Really. Well, was debating against some coffee or some shit like that.
Well, I don't really need coffee.
You did make a fair point.
And, kinda sucks.
That's fine, you get to spare yourself the dependency on it for a while.
Yeah, a long while. Never actually really needed to drink it.
You know?
Raven's just gonna go back to looking at the stars. Hoping Huffle doesn't ask anything. Doesn't ask for elaboration on anything.
Well, I say, as you guys do, Huffle's just kind of sitting over there, just kind of messing with her stuff on her, as far as her robe, her necklace. She's very distracted. She's not paying attention.
You know, something on your mind, Miss Huffle?
Nothing I want to talk about at the moment. It's fine.
Fair enough.
Hold on a second. Do I have this? I don't have this. Never mind.
What?
There.
What were you gonna do?
Well, I thought I couldn't remember if this was the character that has message or not. She's not, so.
Oh boy. You know?
She has other spells that aren't.
Alright. Well, this last bit of your watch seems to go without a hitch.
You know, you definitely have one thing over most of us, Miss Raven.
What's that?
You might actually be able to count all those.
You could have.
Yeah.
Oh,
I know what he said. That's the first part.
you know, someday you might be able to count all them up there.
Are you looking at Raven right now?
He's just kind of looking up at the sky right now.
Okay. Well, I don't know if Huffle's looking at Raven, but
No, she's not.
okay. So no one actually sees Raven like actually start to tear up a little bit.
Oh.
Because that's a really depressing thought to her.
Aw.
Honestly. So
You know, that's fair, and I am dense as fuck, and I apologize.
no, you're fine. Like,
Oof. Oh, that hurts.
yeah, Raven just kind of like quickly like blinks them away and just kind of looks up and is like, I guess you're right.
Big oofsies.
Yeah.
You hear some crows.
Are you sure they're not ravens?
I am very sure.
Damn it.
Those are crows. You hear some crows.
Normal for them at this hour? I'm like, what the hell? Don't even know what hour it is, but I'm pretty sure it's not common to have with that many crows at that. Yeah. Why?
It's fine.
Hmm.
Now we'll go ahead to third watch.
Yeah.
Alright. Ugh.
Third watch, we got a raven and a Letari.
Okie dokie.
I'm really hoping Letari doesn't plan on talking, because Raven has almost cried a couple times tonight.
Letari, roll me perception. Oh! What's your total?
21.
9.
You know, it's fair. So, you... Hey, Condor, thank you for stopping by, bud. With the nat 20, let's be honest, the 9, no.
Look at all those stars. I want to count them.
Exactly, yeah, keep counting them. Keep counting the
I
stars,
start
that's all you're
crying
doing.
as I'm counting.
Aww.
I don't actually do that.
Okay.
Siri. Okay.
You're not part of this game, Siri. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, there's no Warforged.
Fuck off,
Yeah.
Siri, okay?
Okay.
Anyway, with the nat 20, however,
Mm-hmm.
a very far distance off.
Mm-hmm.
You're not far how far of a distance you hear just very, very faint.
I'm sure that's fine.
Everything okay, Letari?
You didn't hear that?
Is he counting the stars?
Hear what? She kind of wipes away her eyes quickly.
You know what? Never mind. There have been a lot of things I've been hearing in my own head recently, so we're just... sure, it's fine. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I don't have a lot of insight, but I would like to insight.
Oh my
I would like to
goodness.
You
deception.
can certainly try.
Well, that's a modified 20, so...
Oh, yeah, that's a 6.
That's about right for Letari.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Okay. If you say so.
The, voices in your head thing, I'm trying to get used to that as well.
The Asmodeus thing, I'm guessing.
Yeah. I don't know if he's always there, but...
Not many get used to it, it's fine. Some I drive mad. I'm
yeah,
sure
he's
I
always
know.
there. I'm ignoring him. I'm ignoring him. I have to ignore him. Yeah, he's always there, but either you get used to it or you start to block it out a bit.
Well, see,
Try
with
it.
yours you can semi-ignore. I don't think I have a choice, which is a problem.
He doesn't really like it when I ignore it.
Block it out as you may try. I'm still here. Still watching.
Is that Asmodeus or?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, I know if it was my guy, it would be much, much deeper and
Oh,
clearer.
There are 3 voices for yours.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
But I know if you need to talk to anybody about it, then I'm always around. I don't sleep, so
There's not a lot I can talk about because I don't even know what it is. I don't want to hurt anybody. And I may not have a choice anymore.
You always have a choice. Even if something is trying to force you to do something, you always can try and fight back. Raven didn't see it, okay?
No, yeah. You were not there last night. It took my own gun from in my own hand and held it to my head.
Well, forced your arm.
Just, I said what I said, how I said it.
Fair.
I'm not gonna.
Fair.
She's not gonna insight to see if she is like fully telling the truth or not.
Well,
It's close enough.
It's the thing. She's not lying.
Close enough. No,
Yeah.
she's not lying. It's close enough.
Mhm.
The close enough thing.
Well, pardon me for saying this, but it seems like the voice in your head is a dick.
No, I would agree with you on that. Again, I don't want to hurt anybody. I am starting to gather what Stalverk calls a hit list, and I want nothing to do with any kind of hit list type thing. I just want to do good.
Take it one step at a time. Focus on.
Oh, you think her guy's a dick? You should have met the last god the last person that tried to rise to power. Now he was a dick.
Give me a second, Letari.
Mm-hmm.
Don't mind me talking out loud to myself.
Nope, yep, go ahead.
What do you mean, Asmodeus?
Well, I'm sure you already saw. I'm sure you remember the video. What? The little. Okay, you know what? That's DM stumble. Ignore me.
Video? What is this?
I'm sure
Where's
you
TV?
saw the end result of a once powerful man crushed to nothing. Did you not?
Yeah.
He was the dick.
The one crushed or the one doing the crushing?
The one crushed.
Who was he?
He was known as the Whispered One. Although a majority of the gods called him insignificant pest, most knew him as Vecna. But he's no more. So worry about him not. And he's not coming back.
Do you know who crushed him?
I do.
May I ask who crushed him?
Now see, unfortunately, gods are not able to meddle in the affairs of the mortals for every little problem they have. So, unfortunately, although I do know his identity, I can't exactly give you the information of who he is. That you'll have to find out by yourself.
Well, Letari, your voice might not be the only, dick here.
Okay. You know.
Fair.
Have you happened to have heard of you remember what Vecna?
I probably would have heard of.
Mhm.
I'm
You would have
guessing.
heard of it as far as in
And
passing, as far as
notes.
notes and yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a thing. That was a real interesting thing.
Yeah. So Vecna was the god crushed in our visions from the cave. Apparently,
Oh.
he was also known as the Whispered One.
Yeah, he was hmm. He was something completely awful that tried to take over the world because what else are you going to do when you want to become a god?
Well, my first choice would to not become a god.
Same.
That's
Fair.
that's just not something I would be comfortable with. I'm not particularly good at powerful things.
Nope.
Neither am I really. I just kind of
Nope.
make things and then apparently powerful things just try to push me in the direction they wish to go.
Mhm.
I can relate partially to that.
There's an
Not in the
ego
same
now.
way. But
Because of your background, right?
yeah, my parents weren't the best parents.
Hmm.
They wanted what was best for them and for their reputation more than they wanted what was best for me.
You know, I can relate on that level. At least they kept you sort of somewhere safe. Sure, they locked you up, which is awful, and they're terrible people and a whole bunch of stuff, but hey, it's sleeping in a loft in an abandoned building.
I would have preferred that. When I was locked away, I wasn't allowed to leave my room. Didn't get to see the sun, obviously for obvious reasons, but I wasn't allowed to see the stars. Wasn't allowed to see the city or really even explore the castle grounds until I was 17.
Hmm.
Everything is still relatively new to me, even though I've read it millions of times.
Books can only prepare you so far.
Yeah, I figured that out while I was riding a horse.
You know, if you want, I could try to make something that makes that easier next time.
I I think I figured it out for now, but I thank you.
Sure. I mean, might as well make it easy to travel.
Yes, that would be nice, but not required.
I never said I did anything that was required of me. Well, except for this new thing. I I hate it. I don't like it.
I wouldn't either. My voice hasn't forced me to do anything yet, but if you did, then it'd be interesting to see how it went.
Yeah.
You don't want me to push you to do something there.
Ignoring him.
I'm sure it'll be fine. Work out or something. Part of me wishes we were still back in Whitestone so we could read books or talk to Allura or something and get this figured out.
Whitestone was one of the nicest places I've stayed since I left.
It's a fantastic city.
It is. The people are interesting as well. Not all of them are particularly friendly to me, but
Well, that's semi-fair. They had a they had a stint there where a vampire and his wife, who was a necromancer, literally were running the town with undead hordes and giants and things. It was a bad time.
oh. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
How did it get fixed?
Well, there was this adventuring party who gathered around, well, Percival DeRollo, the guy that I read a whole bunch of notes from, the person whose notes tell me how to...
Percy?
Yeah,
Percy DeRollo?
yes.
I'm making connections. It's fine.
Yeah!
Continue.
How
Oh boy, you just
You-
did dumb.
you say Percy like you know him?
I know of him.
Good save.
I'm ready to roll deception as a just in case.
Yeah, might as well.
Ooh, that's not as good. That's a
9.
16.
It's a 9.
You still beat her.
Yeah.
Whew. I rolled a natural 9.
Oh.
I'm not very insightful.
No.
So, you know.
Reminds me of other characters.
Shush.
I know of him.
I mean, that's fair. How long were you in Whitestone, anyways?
That's a great question. She probably would have only been there for like a month, Jay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
About.
I was there for about a month.
Alright. Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, Percy and some of his friends, they came back to Whitestone. According to his notes, he was born there, raised there, and then hell happened and the Briarwoods took over.
Ah,
So Percy got revenge in a way. Which turned out to be more of an issue than we realized because Orthox, but you know, that's just a whole other thing entirely.
true. This may seem a ridiculous question,
Hmm.
but what would you say his feelings toward vampires are now?
I can't speak for him, really. It's like, I've never met him. I just know that he knows I exist, which is terrifying. Um, but, I, I honestly couldn't tell you. I mean, I can't imagine. It's probably not great, to be honest, only because, like, history and things, but at the same time, he could be, like, chill about it if he knew they were a good person. I don't know, honestly.
You say you've never met him?
No, I've never met him. I've only heard about him. I've read his notes. I'm apparently on his radar because he's left me parts to a gun that he doesn't use anymore, and warnings. Lots of warnings.
Ah. Um. Would she say this? Would she say this? Aspire, odds or evens?
Odds.
I've rolled a 1 on this every single time. She would say this. I think you may have been a bit closer to him than you realized.
What do you mean?
Well, when we were back at the castle, there was a day where everyone was resting, and since I don't need rest, I decided to explore the castle a bit.
Mm-hmm.
I found a dungeon. I was walking around invisible, and I ran into someone else invisible. This so happened to be Percy. I
What?
don't think he recognized the fact that I was a vampire, for even after I dropped invisibility. It was dark out, and he seemed very distracted. But
He was at Whitestone?
yes, and now that I know a bit more about his past, I feel as though I was extremely lucky.
Probably.
Specifically, that I very quickly left. Are you okay?
No, yeah, I'm fine.
Inciting that.
Do it. Roll an insight.
Well, that's a natural 2, so unless you roll less than 3, then
No, yeah, she's got a 12. She, like, to the I wouldn't call it, like, super deception. It's just fangirling. It's just,
okay.
she's trying to contain the fangirl.
Okay.
Mhm.
If she starts asking him like what he smelled like or anything, then she's gonna go back to looking up at the
Dunny?
stars.
Nah.
She's gonna just go back to counting the stars, like. Alright then, if you say you're okay, I guess you seem okay?
I'm fine. As fine as I can be.
That is fair.
Alright.
Raven has currently counted 93 stars this evening. I'm
Did you roll a
starting
D100?
it.
Did you just roll a D100?
I did just roll a D100. I rolled 93.
Okay.
Fair.
You successfully counted 93. You're not sure if you counted the same couple stars twice or not, but you counted 93.
Or star count 93.
There you go.
Hey.
I swear to God, if this becomes a thing.
It's becoming a thing.
You guys waken the next morning after your watches. Don't see anything out of place. Everything seems fine. You ready to start your next portion of your journey after, assuming conversations and breakfast, but Null, once you're awake, Huffle kind of comes over to you and can give you a small hug and whisper in your ear, "Thank you."
It's like
It's official Null is a germaphobe. It's fine.
Wait, were Null and Stalverk both sleeping in the cart?
Null was in dead center in the cart.
Yeah.
Because it's the safest position.
I was sitting
no one
in
can
the
see him.
corner where he fell asleep the first time.
Yeah. It's a decent sized travel cart.
See, Raven doesn't know that. Raven can't see the inside of the cart.
That's
She
fair.
doesn't know that they were both inside the cart.
Boy.
Fair.
I
That's
didn't
fair.
even think about that, to be honest. I'm just saying,
That's-
oh,
That was my
oh,
first thought. I was like, Raven's gonna see that and be like, okay.
oh boy.
Goddamn assumptions.
It's fine. Null's just like I told Jay, I'm like, Null's living in dead center in the cart because it's farthest from each edge, and no one can see him.
Sure.
No one can see it anyway.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's why he picked in the cart, not under the cart.
Except for Stalverk, who was also in the cart.
Hey, if even if Stalverk wasn't in the cart, that's where he would be.
Yep.
Safest position. For someone who is paranoid as fuck.
Fair.
I feel that.
What the sleepy sack's for.
Fair.
So yes, and I'll make everyone... Because Shallow kept posting it, he's making waffles.
In the morning, he made waffles. All right. Now, are there any conversations that happened before you guys? Eve was the evening.
If for whatever
Well, for that
reason
morning.
we stop traveling together, I'm going to miss the hell out of these pancakes.
They're waffles,
Waffles!
Right, that thing. I haven't had the morning coffin yet, just bear with me here.
Anyway.
It all hurts internally.
Yeah. No.
Fine.
I am now marking down 20 psychic damage. No, not that much.
No question. Well, this is technically for both you and Stalverk. You both were sleeping in the cart last night, right?
Technically speaking, yes.
Forgive me for asking this, but did anything happen?
Wait, what?
Hold up a second. Yep, there's a waffle just sales.
Chokes on his drink.
Hold on. Wait, I thought-
What do you mean? They went to bed.
The face palming.
I'll tell you when you're older, Letari.
I'm older than you.
You don't know that?
You really don't know that. That's the worst
Yeah.
part.
True.
No one knows what Raven's age is, and Raven's not going to mention it right now.
The DM does.
I only know I'm as old as I am. And these are waffles.
Silence. Face palming. That's all that's happening.
And no. And he just continues to go remake the waffle that has been killed.
You know, fair.
Just trying to understand because I. What do you
Maybe
mean?
we should ask Huffle what that means. He looks over at Huffle.
I'm not even trying to hide the blush because he actually realized it. I rolled a check to see if she would realize that. Realize.
You know,
Okay, I was just wondering.
I'm just gonna eat breakfast.
I'm just gonna pop open my umbrella now. It's fine.
you know, I got some thinking.
Oh god.
Well, you know, bear with me on this. Just like as he's eating his waffle. You know, minus the common sense answer. The hell did the stars mean for earlier? What are they to you?
The stars?
The stars.
Well, one of those things where they can have different meanings for practically anyone.
Oh boy.
Raven's not gonna be the first person to say anything, guys. Raven is
Oh my god.
staring intensely at whatever's in front of her. Because it's not
A tree.
food.
A
She's
tree.
staring intensely at the trees in front of her.
No, a tree.
A tree. She's trying to discover if it's friend or foe.
Yep, you know.
Sounds good.
You know, I guess I'm starting this. The longest time as a kid, I always just used to look at them and think they were like, I don't know, like some kind of sign of some great deed done by somewhere or someone. Fucking lot of them too.
Alright.
I always just thought of them as a roadmap home. I figured out how to read stars a little bit. I'm not great at it, but I knew the ones that were close to home.
Right, that big bright one was the big bright one's north, right?
Yeah.
There really was
Right,
much fun
son.
with stars. After all, I'm the biggest star there is.
Of course you are.
Current star count 94.
The big bright star is the sun.
95.
What the fuck did this become a philosopher's talk? What the fuck?
This is what waffles does to a man, okay?
My waffles are so good, it makes them people philosopher.
Oh boy.
Philosophers.
Okay,
I was gonna say philosophers and then philosophical at the same time. It's fun.
Philosophals.
Dude,
God, like
Falafels.
falafels are real food, by the way.
They are.
In the morning we're making falafels.
Aunt Keyleth used to tell me that the stars were the ones that we lost looking out for us.
Well, that's depressing.
actually kind of.
Yeah, I guess.
Lifting?
I suppose. Also could be comforting, I suppose.
Not gonna lie, I was expecting Null to say something along the lines of, well, that's depressing.
We did say that, and then also comforting.
Oh, but say you cut out for me as far as when you said depressing.
Yeah, he said depressing, and then he also
Oh
said
Lord.
and comforting, I suppose.
You guys hear Raven say something in a language none of you guys speak.
Are you
I'm not
sure?
sure about that.
What is
Do
it?
any of you guys speak vampiric? Vampiric?
There's
That's
a
an
language?
Apparently so. It's on my character sheet. I have vampiric as a vampire as a
I've
language.
never heard of that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that either, Anya. To be honest.
Yeah, freaking Lucky doesn't speak
unless
that.
it's a marker for a language that I get as a vampire.
I think
don't know.
I think it's a marker for you can get one language as a vampire.
Okay, because I was really confused reading that because I was like,
Wait, there's a language?
I was like, there's no way there's a language for only vampires. This
It's
is
called
not
blood
possible.
spitting. It's called blood spitting. Don't worry.
Blood spitting. All right.
You know, I think at best it would be like the vampiric language would be like Necril anyway, and that's like
D&D
Yeah.
languages.
Yeah.
Well, her
Vampire
next language
I
is,
found to suck your blood.
well,
That's broken common, Fluffy.
What? Speak. Awful. I'm sorry.
So what language does she say it in then?
well, now she says it in Infernal.
Oh, I understand that.
Hey, I know it. Yep.
likewise.
Sorry.
3 of us understand that.
Stalverk. And I think
I think Huffle knows it too.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I think
Pick
Null's the only
Infernal
one who does
because
it.
of Asmodeus.
So far.
Fair. Would Asmodeus be infernal or abyssal?
Yeah, actually, would he?
Abyssal's from the abyss, usually.
yeah, I think that would be he'd be infernal.
Okay.
Yeah, Infernal's usually demon.
So,
Yeah.
you guys hear Raven kind of whisper in Infernal. There were people looking out for me?
Probably.
Not gonna play this hand yet.
Oh yeah, he answered it like probably like I don't know.
Does he answer in Infernal or in Common?
He answers it in common.
Oh, okay.
But he kind of acknowledged what you said.
Yeah. For me, the stars were always signs of freedom. That's what I picture them as now. As long as I can see them, then I know I'm not in any trouble.
Could see that.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I think we're heading into trouble.
Well,
You know, break a few eggs and all that fun shit.
Oh, good. I get to make an omelet.
What?
I don't mean with little eggs. Oh, I'm gonna enjoy a magic missile.
Alright. So you guys, I'm assuming you're getting ready to set out, correct?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Kitchen back in the box.
I
The
hate.
Velociraptor section
I've
has
realized that
concluded.
I realized that I hate the fact that every time Stalverk and Null are alone, people are gonna be like, "So, anything happened
You
yet?"
know, that was a one-time deal with David. He's cool.
Everyone's like, "Did this happen yet? Hey, hey,
you say everyone, it's only Raven.
I know.
Yeah, I was about to say, Letari is dense as crap. She has no idea. She mentioned it the once with the ring thing only because, like, rings are just a, symbol thing. Anything else, like them being alone, doesn't bother her.
Or even register.
Yeah.
Alright. So, when you guys go to set off, David,
Hi.
I'm assuming you were going to probably try and climb up next to Letari as far as for the front of the cart, correct?
I mean, unless anyone else wants to hop on the reins.
I am.
Huffle's
handling
going
a
to,
zero, so
kind of stop you. Do you mind if I... this time?
I just like gestures for anyone, by all means.
So, you get in the cart.
All right, are we ready?
Yep.
No, wait, can I change my answer?
smacks him in the back of the
I'm
head.
already out here.
Okay, fine. Yeah, I'm good to go.
I would say
Alright.
roll to attack, but
He's
you're
not
right
doing
across
anything.
the
Yeah, he's not doing anything lethal. He's just smack.
room. Roll to attack. Whack.
Roll a gib slap.
Whack. Alright. So, for the sake of expediency, you guys aren't going to encounter anything in the last 20 miles.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Grab. Pull!
Is it just me? The mountain's getting close.
But I will say,
Oh,
were there
happens
any
when we hit
convos
multiple-
that happen on the way? That is the only thing I will... Any convos. Let me...
You
give me a
know,
second.
I have
Silent.
got the sage cap, so I'm good.
Yeah, I'm just looking around, listening.
I'm
Alright.
just kind of curled up in a ball, sitting in the back. Umbrella balanced over my head.
Okay. Yeah, because there's no cover. It's just
Yeah.
sun
Yeah, so she's just
right above your head.
she's just well, even if she wasn't curled up in a ball, like even if her legs were stretched out, her
What'd you
dress
say,
would
baby
cover it. But
Mhm.
she is currently curled up in a ball, just kind of looking down at the ground at her knees.
I'll fix it.
But she's not saying
Okay.
anything.
Okay.
Okay there.
As
If there's no sound.
give me 1 second. I do need to check one.
Wait, was Null asking me that?
Yeah.
Oh.
You're curled up on a ball in a corner.
Yeah. I'm
The
sorry.
sun.
I'm just thinking.
Get inside.
Well, she is just thinking. She's not lying about that.
Alright.
Letari,
Uh-huh.
give me a perception check, will you? Please.
I suck at this, but okay. Oh, wow, that's a dirty 20.
Okay.
I apparently do not suck as bad as I thought I did.
Okay. You know, poor Huffle. Poor Huffle.
What do I notice? What's...
She was trying to do something stealthily. She
And
rolled
did
in
not.
that 1.
Oh.
Her modifier's a 0.
Oh.
That's a
no.
1.
The one time
Every
I'm perceptive, I'm sorry.
Every so often, you notice her kind of glance over at you, and she smiles to herself.
You good?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm just excited to actually be out and about, especially traveling with you. It's fun.
Yeah, it's been a while, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Gosh, what was the last one? Were we retrieving a book or an item or something? It was a long time ago.
Yeah, I'd say I'm not quite sure.
But, this is exciting and terrifying.
We'll be fine. I'm sure of it.
Adventuring. This is
Yeah.
not what I thought it was going to be.
It's never what any of us think it's going to be.
Fair.
One second.
And everyone else in the back is just kind of.
Actually, everybody else in the back, go ahead and roll me. Just go ahead and roll me perception checks for shits and giggles.
Yeah, he's getting all passive because he's just like keeping an eye to the sky, kind of.
That
You
is
know?
another 3.
Right?
Okay.
You know, that's an 18.
That's a 20.
Oh,
He's actually paying attention.
that's because that's a nat 20, isn't it?
Yeah, it has to be a nat 20 for him to get that.
Turning natural
boy.
20.
You guys looking around to the outside of the car, you just see trees and leaves blowing. Not a very cloudy day. It's actually a pretty clear day outside.
I just like that.
Stalverk, with you nat 20. In the distance, not too far, but not close either. You hear a singular wolf howl.
Okay. I know he's listening. I don't know if he can hear their conversation at all.
Are you trying to, or you just kind of pay attention to what's going on?
I said he was sitting there looking around just listening for things, so it depends on if he
Okay.
can or not. Depends how quiet they're being.
We're not being very quiet.
He is
I
right up
imagine.
against the side.
I'd say they're not.
I mean, to Letari's just a normal conversation with her friend. So.
Yeah, well, while you guys are talking, by the way, Stalverk, you would see this. Just kind of see Huffle kind of reaches back and sees a loose hair when you Letari, and she kind of tucks it back behind into place.
Thanks, that one was bothering me a bit there, and I can't necessarily let go of the reins, you know?
To know or not to know?
To null or not to oh
Stalker's
god.
probably like
Depends
staring
on
at
who
them
it's
with this
for.
curious look now.
If we put this to a vote, I vote to null.
To know?
To know.
To null or not to null? That is the very serious question at this point.
To know. Do it.
Everybody wants you to do it.
So I'm gonna do it. You see my probably. He's not hiding what he's doing. To
Yep.
probably people in the cart. So you see him probably do a bit of a hand gesture. He's kind of saying minor illusion. And in Huffle's ear, she hears, "Aww."
Oh god, we're evil.
You just
We're
see- you-
absolutely evil.
You're focused on the road, so you're. I'm saying I'm just going to call you paying attention to the road, Letari. No, you're sitting there.
Watching.
You just see her kind of her finger kind of comes up as far as back towards you and just flips you off.
The hell did you do to her?
No, what? What was that?
What? I'm practicing my magic.
Uh-huh.
I feel like you, of all people, don't need to practice your magic.
No. But if practice makes perfect, then what does practice make for perfect people?
I feel like that was a hit. And he kind of stares at her. You of all people. That's so... I feel offended, man.
Anyways,
Sorry.
you guys, after a while of traveling, you guys do eventually make it to a cave entrance. I need y'all to make me perception checks one more time.
Okay. I'm sure I'll do wonderfully this time.
I will say, DC Damn it, Lourdes.
Wait, am I also?
Well,
doing
Yeah, I'm about to say,
perception?
everybody go ahead,
Okay.
now that you've reached
Okay.
the front of the
Bring me a bit.
cave.
Is there any
Hey.
way I get advantage?
No.
No, no.
All right,
No,
he gets
it's,
advantage because of his little pet. Oh,
Yes,
but
he
it didn't
does.
matter.
Don't worry.
Same roll?
No, it was a 6.
Oof.
No is apparently too happy with what he did because that was a total of 6, natural 1.
That was an 8, so Raven's just staring at her knees still.
What did Letari get?
I got a 12.
Okay. David, what did you get?
17.
Okay. So... 3 of you see this. Huffle, David, and Letari. Notice a sign.
But I don't see it.
What did you get?
16.
Oh, I thought you said... Okay, you know what?
I said with the
I thought you
advantage I
said
got a
6.
6. That's what I had to roll. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, 4 of you see it. Because the DC was 10. You see a sign that looks like it was posted by, like, local authority kind of people, like guard. It in big lettering, danger. And underneath it you see the words, trespassers who are caught will be executed.
How
Oh.
stealthy is everyone?
No.
I mean,
Maybe, kinda.
I do participation and make sparkles. Not very. Wow, what's up?
I
Well,
I
do you
can
want to have your
feel.
head cut off? It kind of points to the sign.
I can turn
Oh, boy.
invisible, so I'm pretty stealthy. Even when I'm not invisible.
I mean, depending what's in there, I mean, it's stealthy if there's nothing left alive to see, right?
Okay, but my
Fair.
question.
I'm not sure if this will do anything to the wooden sign, but he's just going to Sacred Flame the sign.
Well, real quick, I will say a little bit of extra thing for Huffle, because she actually rolled a nat 20.
Oh.
It looks like the sign hasn't been there long. And I'm sure she point that out to you guys. The sign doesn't look like it's been there, but maybe 2 days at the most.
Okay, so
And,
who put it up and why?
Oh, let's go find out.
People are probably inside.
Can you remind me again why we're going in this cave?
Someone had my blood was in here.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's
And I need to teach him a lesson.
all right. So,
No, it's interesting. The sign's fairly new.
I'm
actually,
ready for this. I'm
no,
ready
as
for
we're
this.
passing by, he's going to take his flame tongue dagger and ignite it and make an like a big line across it.
All right. I'm just kind of going to make a chamber here. Chamber here.
And it's
I assume we're not taking the cart inside.
no.
I would hope not, to be completely honest with you all.
You know, I feel like we would have the advantage in stealth with that.
Advantage.
You know, you would, but a cart does still make noise.
But
Where are you
know,
going, Raven?
it's perfectly normal for
I'm
cart traffic to go through
going
this
here.
cave system, is it not?
Do I
Okay.
need to pester somebody for dark vision?
Right. Yeah, let's gonna go ahead and make that
the
up.
two humans.
We're all moved.
Are you really trying to... Okay, you're trying to duck behind the wall? Okay. Take your
No,
wall
we'll just
back.
be like, because he doesn't
Let
want
him
me
just, like, take your wall back.
Yeah, let's
just kind of waiting for everyone else to kind of enter.
Take it back now, Wall.
When
Oh,
cast
dear.
at second level would be 3 sorcery points, right?
Which one?
Dark Vision, which is 2nd level, so I twin casted that as 3 sorcery points.
Oh, what does this say
Yeah.
for twin cast?
I think so.
What was that, Fluff?
Look at twin cast. Yep. That don't sound right to me.
I think it would only take one.
One
The twin
sorcery
cast?
point for the level. So if
right, and cantrip
level
for 1 regardless, so
it's, if it's
okay.
level 2, then it's 2 sorcery points.
Okay.
So yeah, there you go.
Where's my sorcery point bag? Why do I only have 2 in this bag?
So
Oh, I'll go searching for those.
you guys enter the cave. Does anyone check for traps? Anything of the sort?
Well, I'm probably stealthing at the very minimum.
Okay. Right,
Yeah.
David can also attempt.
Good attempt.
He can investigate.
That's fine. Go ahead and roll me. Everybody, roll me stealth if you're stealthing in, and those who want to investigate, roll me investigation.
So
I'm just gonna type this in chat.
Yeah.
that's a 6 in investigation.
Also, did you cast invisibility on yourself, Raven?
I have not yet.
Okay. If you do, go ahead and roll stealth with advantage.
Yeah,
Because-
I'm waiting to cast the invisibility on myself yet. So far, just because I'm waiting just in case. Is that a bad idea? Should I just cast it?
I must say it's up to you.
I'll wait. Yeah, I'll wait.
It's fine. I was entering in last, anyways.
All right, so your investigation. Let me see. Holy fuck! Did 26 investigation.
Nat 20.
You know?
That's 6. Man.
Jeez.
Okay. So 15 stealth, 10 stealth, dirty 20 stealth, 15. Okay, 15 investigation.
Ouch.
Letari, you do not see it.
Oh.
I tried to move and elbowed my damn day.
Oof.
Oof, love when that happens.
However, Huffle, who is invisible, and Stalverk, you do notice a tripwire. DC 17, by the way.
Wow.
I have this written
Letari,
down.
Yeah.
You're good at breaking traps. Come here.
Okay.
Oh boy.
He kind of points it out to her.
Huh. That's interesting.
Or we could avoid
Okay.
it, but rather not have somebody trip over things like last time. And he looks back at everyone.
Let's not do that. Did I ever actually end up getting freaking thieves' tools? Because I don't think I have them. Or did somebody else have some?
I meant to get some, but we were so distracted that he never actually got to go to a shop.
Yeah.
He got busy investigating things.
Fair.
Mm.
I have my tinker's tools, which should be fine.
Yeah. The only thing I think I said last time you did that
Ow.
was not adding your intelligence. Just go ahead and roll as if you're rolling for thieves' tools, because it's
Okay, so Dex plus
it's-
proficiency.
Hold up,
Yeah.
before you start messing with
Oh.
the wire, that looks very financial. Touch her and enhance ability, catch grace.
Hey.
hey.
So
Nice.
that's advantage.
Yep, and also has another little benefit. If you fall 20 feet, you won't take any damage. It's fine.
That too.
That's nice.
Mhm.
Okay, thank you for advantage. Thank you very much for advantage. That is a 25.
Nice.
Hurts.
Well, you think you disarm it. Well, sorry. No, you disarm it.
Mm-hmm.
You hear a sound farther into the cavern.
What does it sound like?
It's like every so often something's
The fuck is that?
Bad things.
Oh,
I
good.
thought I disarmed it.
You did. That wasn't. They weren't the trap.
Cool.
They?
Alright, let's go.
Well, I will say, the trap you disarmed. You hear a as you see. What appears to be an upside down battle axe.
Fun.
Which, height-wise, would have caught you right in the side of the head, Letari, had you tripped it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Hit me like in the chest.
Yeah, it would have.
This is not... Okay, I don't like that.
So the place is full of traps. Keep an eye out.
Yep.
So, what is everybody's dark vision at the moment?
120 feet.
I think it's
Wait,
60 for
hell.
me and him.
Is it 120 feet? Hold on.
60.
60? Okay.
I think
Yeah, just 60.
I also have
Okay.
60. Yes, 60.
I believe dark vision was what?
60.
Dark vision 60 as well. Okay. So, everybody, I believe, has 60. Why am I thinking half-elves only have 30?
They have 60.
They have 60.
They have 60?
Yeah,
Hey,
I'm
there we
half
go.
elf.
All of you. Shh. So is Huffle.
This is fine.
I was like, wait a minute, there's another half. Oh, right. Well, as you guys go farther in, since dark vision doesn't exactly show you color, it shows you in shades of gray. Every so often you see a large object go swinging by your field of vision, and it comes back through.
That's not good.
Yeah.
They look to be logs.
No,
Good.
that's fine.
Are we actually going to move our tokens? We're just going to keep standing at the entrance.
Oh, right.
I don't know, man. Standing at the entrance is pretty nice.
I don't know where we're actually going. He's just walking around.
I'd say, as a marker, I mean, where these holes are pretty much where the things are, but one log is swinging through here, another one through here. That circle is not supposed to be there. I messed up.
Oh, cool.
Another one swinging as far as towards that one.
Good. It's fine.
Which you guys do also with your, because of your 60 feet. You do see those. Well, that there. Which you can tell kind of drops. As far as from where you guys are looking, you can tell it does drop. Not sure how far unless you go look down. But you can imagine if these things hit you, you're going in.
Mm.
Good.
So what if we, avoided those?
Yeah.
Like a plan.
Why did you try to?
Does it go, scrape all the way, how far close does it look like they get to the ground?
Do they get to the ground? They're about 3 feet from the ground.
So
As
we
it comes
crawl.
through.
So you can
Either
kinda
you crawl, or you can crawl, or you can, kind of run past it.
You know?
But I say,
I mean, they're
God
logs. They don't have
Damn,
many.
boy. What check would this be? Or just is it acro?
as far as just to run past it,
Yeah. Fuck it.
yeah, be it. Well, to just if you're, I say acrobatics, you're trying to, I always want to say dex saving throw. Yeah,
Well,
dex
that's
save.
the same number for me. So 27.
Yeah. Yeah,
Hey.
you get past it.
He's like, fuck it. No. Okay.
Each one's going to be a check, by the way. Just,
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
he just kind of tumbles faster. It's fine.
You know, I'm not that acrobatic.
If you need to take whatever magic you placed on me, it's okay.
I'm just gonna
You
start
said-
looking in.
You said we could crawl, right? Crawl underneath them without.
you
seeing
could.
it?
You can try.
And hope
Raven's
it
gonna
doesn't
start
hit you.
trying to crawl underneath it. A raven isn't like a tall thing, so like if she's crawling flat on her stomach, then.
Army crawl.
And she would have closed her umbrella and everything because she's inside. She's in the cave. There's not a lot of light here.
Oh boy. Okay, so everybody who's going to try and run past them, go ahead and make me dexterity saving throws.
Okay. See what happens.
Saving throws.
I assume it swings from wall to wall like this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it actually just... I'd say there's a bunch of rocks over in this section, so you can't really climb past it. But it does from like here to here. It just...
He just waits patiently on the other side. Like,
I will say,
you coming?
those of you who are, Huffle would have went shortly after Stalverk.
Uh-huh.
You hear a... thump.
Oh dear.
Oh shit!
Ooh,
No.
shit!
You
Um,
know,
As she takes...
do I see her falling?
You do.
Roll.
No, you see her. You see her.
Yeah, with, you
It's 10 foot
know,
deep.
Within, only 10 feet.
It's only 10 feet deep. She's going to take some bludgeoning damage from against the ground, but that's it.
I guess. I don't know. Would this give an excuse
Ooh.
for him to do this?
Oh boy. I mean, if you want to try and grab her before, because you would have seen her going.
Well,
So if you want to try and grab her before it,
with
that'd
an
be
18 on that intelligence check, featherfall.
yeah. There you go. You take no damage, Huffle, but you do gently float to the
And that
bottom of
lasts
the
for
10-foot
minutes,
hole.
so now she has that.
Yeah.
You know?
Nice.
But now she's at the bottom of a 10-foot hole.
I would like to go over there with my rope and try and get her out.
Okay.
There's still something swinging back and forth.
I imagine.
I mean,
like,
she can come over
yeah, I imagine there's like,
that way.
yeah.
True.
So to answer your question, Huffle, that's what's going to happen. They're only 10 foot deep. I'm not going to put spikes at the bottom where you're also taking a lot of fucking piercing damage.
I've been waiting for an excuse for him to use that. So it's like, you know,
know?
yeah, he would probably figure
Actually,
this out.
yeah, you would.
Well, I can do that then. Okay.
But she does actually take 6 points of force damage from getting hit with the log. Or bludgeoning damage by getting hit with the log.
Yeah, that he
You know,
can't prevent.
details.
Okay.
Which, by the way, 2d6 is the damage you take if you get hit by the log.
Fun.
Ouchie.
I'm kind of looking up at
Um,
this ceiling now, to, like see the what's swinging these things.
Alright. Well, go ahead and make an athletics check, Letari. It's not a very high
Okay.
thing. And Huffle is going to... You roll it with advantage because I'm assuming Huffle's going to try and climb as far as use her feet to kind of get
Okay.
up the wall.
Yeah, 21.
Yeah, you were able to, pull her on out of the hole. So... Oh... action... Give me 1 second. Because I almost forgot she was invisible, but her getting hit by the log, I'd say That's kind of a jarring thing. You're not going to
Yeah.
hold concentration from getting slammed by a log.
Yeah.
You can take worse in combat, though.
Well,
But
damage
see, you're
versus a
expecting
giant
that.
log.
You're expecting to get hit in combat. A log you don't see coming, that's another story.
You know.
Raven's gonna go back to her army crawl. Try and
Okay.
try and
Go
crawl.
ahead and make me a dexterity check. It's not a very high DC for you. I mean, to be fair, the save isn't a high save. Bad roll just made it, because flat roll, there was a 3
Yeah.
involved.
That's a 15.
Yeah, you make it.
Okay.
By the way, for the save to run past it, the save is 13.
Oh.
We're about to crawl underneath it.
No, that's the save to run past it. To crawl underneath it, that's even lower.
I was gonna say, because that's what Raven's doing right now. She's crawling because she doesn't want to get hit by this thing.
He is coming.
Yeah, I'm looking at like what's swinging. I assume it's just like a rope or something.
You look at it. Go ahead and roll me a perception or investigate.
Well, for perception,
perception.
That's a 21.
Okay, you look at it. It looks to be a rope holding it, but the closer you look at it, you see strands of metal woven through the rope.
Oh, jeez.
So you get the sense whoever designed this wanted to make sure it was kind of tamper-proof, to the fact where it looks like metal's kind of run down through the rope as well into it.
I wasn't really planning on tampering with it. I was planning on going over.
You know, that's fair. That's fair.
Oh, I'm
Anybody
getting
else?
this feeling now. Bye.
You're
I'm
casting
about to hit
levitate, aren't you?
Yeah.
You know, I'm not even going to make you roll a save. I'm just going to move you here.
Yep.
I'm not even going to make
he's
you...
gonna fuck off this way.
Yeah, but
because
so you
he's
make it past the next
continuing.
one.
Gonna try and army crawl past this one again.
Uh,
That's a 13.
so, can I try and catch on to a pattern with these swings? So maybe I can get advantage on running past?
Roll me an intelligence check.
Okay. Yeah. That would be a 21.
21?
Yes.
Okay, you notice a pattern. Each one comes through at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Huffle, don't panic too much. That 5 gets you under the log.
Hey, there you go.
The DC is 5 to crawl under it. Since it is 3 feet from the ground, the DC is only 5. So you're perfectly fine.
Okay, I'ma go running.
Alright, roll me a dexterity save with advantage. Because you do know the pattern.
Okay, so that's a 19.
Okay, you make it.
And David brings up the rear with a 13 on the...
And we go again?
Can.
I see. You can.
Yeah.
I say, go ahead and
'Cause
roll.
I just want to
your-
catch up with everybody.
That's fine.
He didn't roll as high the last time. That's a 9.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Would Raven be able to like reach out and like grab Stalverk since she's
Roll me. Oh
Yes.
God. Roll me a dex check.
Are you trying to
A
prevent me
dex
from
check?
getting hit?
Yeah, but this,
Well-
as far as after he gets hit or before he gets hit.
I'm trying to think. Because either way, like I'm assuming if I try to grab him after he's hit its strength, if it's before he's hit its dex, they're both the same modifiers. So, she's gonna try and grab him before he like gets hit, I guess.
So before, as he goes running, you see it coming down, kind of thing. So you try and snag him before he takes off running.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a dex check to see if you're able to reach out quick enough to grab him.
Alright. Well, that's a 19. So, it's 21.
Nice.
Stalverk, you feel a hand on your shoulder, kind of grabs hold of you as you go to run forward. So, that 9 does not do anything.
Good.
Stalverk.
So, by the way,
one.
Letari, would you share the pattern with everyone?
Yeah.
That's left. Okay.
I would go, guys, they kind of do this thing.
This
That's
thing.
accurate.
I just picture her like motioning.
Yeah, basically.
I'm just floating over here.
Yeah. Nell's just
Yeah.
kind of sitting there, just watching. Floating in there, just watching.
Yeah.
So go ahead and roll your saves as far as to get through the next one.
With advantage now, or since we know the pattern, or no?
Yeah, but I say with advantage. So, bad news.
Huffle, I swear.
That was a 2.
Has it been a minute?
No, it hasn't been a minute yet.
Good, she still has Featherfall.
You can see her start going forward, trying to crawl under it. She doesn't quite get low enough with a 2. Boom.
Huffle!
You see her just kind of float
Son of a gun.
down.
She can grab the edge of the thingy.
Yeah, actually, since you
I
do
imagine now that
have
she realizes it's
Featherfall,
on, yeah.
roll deck. No, actually, roll acrobatics.
And he'll make it with it.
Yep. Yeah, Huffle, go ahead and
27,
roll me
so-
an acrobatics to grab hold of the edge so that you don't go plummeting 10 feet into the ground. With
Wow.
plummeting, I say, but you know,
Okay.
you know, so you don't fall in the hole.
I'm hoping with a 12, Raven's able to crawl underneath this.
Yeah, you're fine. Get to the other side.
I wave at the 2 underneath me.
I'm waiting to see if Huffle's okay before I keep going.
Yeah.
You know, I can get up there too.
I'd say with that 8, Huffle, because you're kind of floating harmlessly, you're like floating very slowly after getting hit, you're able to just grab onto it because you're kind of just
Like a feather.
you're kind of just slowly floating towards the hole at this point. Also, you still do take, I'm just going to send you it, 9 points of bludgeoning.
Ouchie.
Yeah, that was 4 and a 5. Alright, so Letari and David, go ahead and roll me your dex save.
Can I grab Huffle and pull her
I'd say-
along with me with my 17?
No, when you get across.
Yeah, I'd say when you get across, I'd say she pull
Okay.
herself up as far as, I'm not going to have
Okay.
her roll athletics to get out,
Alright,
because it's not,
It's a 17 then.
yeah.
And David pulling up the rear with another 7.
Alright, there you go.
There's no traps over here, right?
I don't
can
know.
Look around.
That you know of.
Yeah. I might as well look around.
for traps.
I haven't touched the ground for a reason.
I probably don't see anything.
No, you say that, but
Times
we're
I
on
forgot
the
these were advantage.
13.
So, that's a 12, 11.
Investigation?
Investigation.
You look. You don't see anything.
Yeah, 13. I don't think I see anything.
You don't see anything.
Hmm.
I'm gonna let you guys know something. There's no traps.
Okay.
Doesn't mean we can't look.
Player knowledge. Yeah, player knowledge, there's no traps. But character knowledge, you don't know.
But too much.
Yeah, by the way, I almost said I'm almost at half health from freaking logs.
Are you kidding?
No!
I will
I should
heal
have
it
been
as soon as
rolling
she
at
gets close
advantage
enough.
with-
Wizard.
with how Letari
Yeah, so you
pointed
guys
out
go
the-
ahead, advantage, roll to get past the last log.
Yeah. I've got an
He does hit
18.
13 again, but
You
he's
got it.
waiting until one gets ahead.
No pumpkin.
There's a lot of crows in this cave.
Maybe they're bats.
Maybe.
You know, I don't know enough about nature to question you on that.
He's not even gonna attempt the deception check. He's just like, okay, whatever, shrug.
And you see her just barely, the log just barely a couple inches over her back.
Landed walk over to her.
And there was the 13.
Alright, hold on. Hold still.
As a reminder, Fluffy, she has taken 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ooh! You know,
Boy.
that's gonna be a 3rd level cure wounds for you, miss.
Oh boy.
If anybody could have taken the hit, it could have been me, to be fair.
You know,
Yeah.
we'll empower that.
Oh boy.
That's much better.
What'd you get?
That is 19 back.
You're back at full health, Huffle. So go ahead and mark that down.
There you go.
And now that that is done, I'm just gonna erase that stuff. Then I'm going to
Oh
chamber.
shit, we've been reset. No.
Yep, you've been reset. Well, welcome to Groundhog Day, everybody. Sorry,
fuck,
Groundhog Chamber.
There was a trap. No.
It was.
Don't
It
worry.
was a
Once
reset
all of
button.
you got, yep, it was, somebody stepped on the reset button.
Well.
Damn it, Huffle.
Hey,
Huffle, no, it was you.
Oh, damn it, Raven.
Let's see here.
Oh, I don't like this.
Long, narrow hallway. This is fine.
Who said anything about a hallway?
Yeah, no, I was hoping it was not a bridge, but
I was hoping.
you know, I figured not saying it, maybe it would be a hallway. Gonna kind of look over the side, like,
You see spikes.
yeah, you know, feather vault might not help.
No. No.
The impaling issue.
Actually, I will say.
It would be, you know, less instant.
Yeah. It's fair.
If I'm gonna curse, one might.
I will say, as you get close. Oh god, I need to switch to the actual thing here. As you get closer, by the way. Those are jumps, by the way.
Oh, good.
I can't erase without erasing the entire green line. So
Fair.
here's where those jumps start.
Cool. This should be simple.
Right.
What about this looks simple?
Well, how long has it been since I made my way across?
As far as
Since I levitated myself across.
how long does levitate last?
10 minutes.
You're good. You're good. It probably took 5 minutes.
Oh.
He kind
I
of
can-
looks at the situation and he looks at Huffle.
I'm not liking that one.
And he
Oh.
kind of just walks over to her and casts fly.
Hey, look, Huffle! You can fly! You can fly! You can fly!
Get your ass across the fucking.
I'll
gas.
levitate up to the ceiling and just kind of walk across the ceiling.
So I'll just go ahead and put Huffle and Null at the other end.
It's like she's
There
done
you go.
it. She's taken enough. Oof.
In all caps.
He's gonna keep that concentration unless,
By the way,
in case the
mess-
other room has it.
Message as far as from Huffle, by the way. I'm so happy! In all caps.
Your healer will be over here!
Good, good. Come on, guys.
Okay.
I will say, I'm going to need you guys, as you walk through, to make me a dexterity check.
Oh.
Check.
As we're walking.
Yeah.
You as you walk, you notice the stones kind of like underneath somewhere. You feel it kind of shift.
Okay.
I'm wondering if he'd be
Gonna
more
be a
than
19 from David.
What was that?
19 from David.
Oh shit, a 19. You're good.
16.
You're good.
just a regular dex check.
Yep, just a dex check.
That is a 21.
Did you say 20 something?
21.
You're good. Letari.
Yeah, sorry, I was double checking something.
All good.
Oh. That's a nat 1.
Who is closest to her?
Okay,
I've no
so-
idea where she is.
Good news for you, by the way. I'm just going to set her there because she's flying. As you go to walk forward, Letari,
Mm-hmm.
everything kind of shifts and you kind of get jarred and you start to fall.
Mm-hmm.
Huffle's kind of gliding along the edge, though, and she just kind of just kind of pushes you back. Say everybody else would be up ahead.
Oh, you moved me way far ahead. I was like,
Let's say because you.
Yeah, David's
but-
been specifically hanging back.
That's
to make
fine.
Sure I've gone ahead.
Actually, fuck it. He has athlete. He only needs to move 5 feet for a jump, man.
Yeah, you know.
Oh, athlete feet, man.
wait, is this like entire thing to jump, or from
It's
like,
like jump
right
and jump
What?
and jump.
to right here, or
Okay, so you have to jump over this hole, that hole,
You want to jump on the blue?
and that hole.
okay? So there's really not enough movement to get like 10 speed to jump. On
Where
these-
you are, you can.
Yeah, where I'm at, yes. Once I reach the
Yeah.
other places, okay.
Yeah, as she catches you, by the way, Letari.
Mm-hmm.
Have you falling, darling? It's not fun. Believe me, I know.
You know, it's fine.
Kinda. So go ahead and make me. Go ahead and make me athletics check first for the jump there, Stalverk.
Athletics that is a 20. And I assume I have to
No
move.
problem. Like, no sweat.
Yeah,
I'd recommend it.
yeah, you know. That one might not be as good. 9?
Make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, good. Please roll higher on that. Okay, that's better.
What'd you get?
Whatever 19 plus 7 is, so 26.
Okay. You good. As you go to jump, at the last thing, you're able to grab hold of the edge. Pull yourself up.
So good.
By the way, DC's 13 for the first 2 jumps.
Good.
For the first two?
For the first 2. Because
Yeah,
you notice,
the second one's a lot bigger.
that's a
Yeah.
big jump.
You got
Yeah.
this.
So would anybody like to attempt the next jump before Stalverk makes mega jump?
Sure.
We're still all the way in the back, so I don't know if we need to make more
could
decks
move.
back.
No, I say just...
Forward.
Okay.
It's athletics.
Yep.
Yeah, he's kind of just holding on.
15 for the first jump.
Choop.
Good.
Gonna wait for Stalver.
Yeah, you know, good idea.
Roll my athletics.
That's even worse than
Oh
the.
boy.
That's a 7. He's a dex person. He has strength, but he's a dex
I
person.
see him like not gonna make it.
You would, but I say from where you're standing, you're watching, you would.
Because I believe I have to do a sorcery point for this because I believe it is normally a touch spell. It is. No, range is 60 feet. I don't need to do anything. Levitate.
As you almost, make it, and you just fall short. You're not even able to grab hold of the ledge. All of a sudden, you stop falling.
Up you go.
You start floating up.
I'm gonna bring him up to the ceiling so he can kind of pull himself along the ceiling, and then I'll lower
Right,
him.
you're
again.
up, like up against the ceiling.
Good. Okay. Thank you.
That's me, man.
Of course. That's kind of what I've been holding for everyone right here.
Fair.
Oh no. That's a 6.
Make me a.
Dexter.
Huffle, go ahead and make me a dex check.
Oh.
Because she did specifically say Huffle's going to fly near everyone, and if anyone starts to fall, she's going to try and catch them.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead and make me a dexterity check to see if you're able to grab hold of Raven. She's a small bean, so... In the words of Huffle, 19 bitches, woo! You get snagged and set onto that one.
Okay. Thank you, Huffle.
This right here is my range of levitate at the moment.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, trying to save some of your spell slots.
It's fine. I use a bonus action now. I have 2 more second levels again.
Okay, can I jump?
Well, 1 more.
Roll me athletics.
Okay.
DC 13.
That would be a no. That's a 6.
Oh no.
Since it isn't that big of a jump, roll me a dex save, see if you're able to grab hold.
Well, stop falling.
Shut up.
Oh, I've got my dex listed wrong on my saving throws. It's plus
Yep.
3 now, not a plus 2 now, which makes that a 14.
You grab hold of it and pull yourself up. Raven! Do you want to know what the DC is?
Doesn't matter because I rolled a 17 naturally, so 19. Do
you wanna know what the DC is?
What's the DC for this?
The DC for that jump, you rolled it naturally.
17.
Oh.
That's a big standing jump.
He kind of gives you. He's impressed. Like he couldn't even make that. He's like, ah, nice.
I don't know how I managed to make that.
So that is a smaller jump, but go ahead and roll athletics. If you roll,
17.
yeah,
Hold up,
let's
Sam.
say go ahead and. Okay, let me do a thing real quick. Let me do a
Illusion, I hold up a card that says 10.
Of course you do.
Oh my god.
And jumping time?
Yep, you have to move for David.
Yep.
I don't like that.
Yeah, that's a no. Again. That's
What'd you get?
That's an 8.
She's gonna grab hold of you. I'm not. You don't want to fall. And she's already said she's making sure she is right there to grab you guys.
Well, I imagine with Letari,
So-
she's standing even closer for many reasons.
Oh, you know it.
Shouldn't have to make the dex checks for those.
Fine.
David, roll me an athletics check.
You know what's so great about this check right now?
What?
This is a flat fucking roll.
Oh,
See, you say that. Fair.
You see, I do say that.
What'd
I
you
roll
roll?
shit like 17s and all that fun shit.
Oh shit!
Nice.
You roll 17, we don't need to roll
Fine.
17.
Exactly.
All right, so sorry.
And here we go. I'm changing my dice
Please.
Oh.
That's
Okay,
the
real
second
quick.
8.
You should have
Okay,
changed
real
them
quick.
earlier.
Real quick. Roll with advantage because Huffle is guiding you at the moment.
Literally.
Yeah, literally.
Kind of jacked. Okay.
Just almost fell twice.
There we go. Natural 20.
Hey.
I swear to God, if you roll lower than the check for this one,
I'm still changing my dice.
that's fair. I'm not even going to tell you guys what the check is for this one.
Probably like a 5.
Not that low. It's low, but not that low.
Oh.
And the issue is mostly that it's a standing jump.
Yeah, but that's the biggest issue with these. That's why this DC for that one was a 17. Because that's a big jump.
Big
Yeah,
jump.
big boy. That's what you get.
I'm
What?
still floating. I helped
No,
him on
you're-
the ground.
No, he lowered you.
I
David,
lowered
go ahead,
you.
go ahead and roll me DC 13 athletics check to see if you can jump to that one.
I am still maintaining the concentration level. I'm currently having you just.
So what did you roll, Letari?
Mm.
Oh, I had rolled a natural 20 after being told that the help thing was happening.
Oh, as far as you get to that one.
You have to roll
No.
one more time.
Oh.
Yeah, she helped you with that jump.
Oh, that was
That's
the
it.
that was
You do have a short little jump as far as there.
Okay,
No.
now I'm confused. I apologize.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine.
You know,
I
have
said
an
I
idea.
really hope you don't roll lower than the DC on this one because it is low. Not a 5
hadn't-
low.
I hadn't realized that I hadn't gotten to that second platform yet, and that's what the advantage was for.
Oh, you know. Fair.
I thought I was already on that second platform, and I was just jumping from the third to the end. That's
You
what I
know.
thought it was happening.
You know, that's fair. That's fair.
So, okay, I guess I'm rolling again.
Yeah, because you jump from that part to there,
Uh-huh.
and you're able to
then I
grab
had
hold, and then you jumped from there to there. That's where she had grabbed you to stop you from falling.
Well, no, I had to get grabbed twice because I rolled 2 8s. I rolled an
Yeah.
8 on the first one and an 8 in the second one. And
Yeah.
this one,
Yeah.
this one was the
Was-
one you had me roll advantage on, I guess.
Yeah, and you got the nat 20 as far as that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Am I rolling with advantage on this third one as well?
But no.
Or no?
It's a low DC.
Okay, that's an 11.
You got it.
Okay.
Thank God.
It's not 5, it's 2 above 5. It's 7.
You know, is there any way I can attempt to use some momentum from this jump to carry into the
You
next?
can try, yeah.
Oh, I see. You're gonna do a double jump type of thing.
Oh
Yeah.
god, video game double jump.
Alright, so first jump. Dice. I would really like to nope. So the first one was the 10. So no, momentum is not on my side.
All right, you get grabbed because you were close. Okay. Actually, before you roll,
Oh dear lord. Hello? Discord's breaking, guys. Sorry, hold up.
Robot. Who are you?
Okay.
Hello?
There we go.
Oh, I
Is
think.
everybody alive?
Yeah,
No.
I had to switch it from east to central.
Yeah.
Hooray!
That was
Nice job.
just freaking weird. Alright, where were
You're jumping.
I have Huffle roll me athletics real quick. Never mind. Oh yeah, go ahead and roll as far as with advantage.
I think
Alright.
try something like. Nope.
Yeah, I was gonna have a roll athletics to try and like grab him and kind of like, since she has fly, she fly him across.
With
But with
that
a 9,
advantage,
that's not a, that's a no. What?
with the advantage 15.
Roll me a deck save.
Yay! Something I'm good with. 19.
Hey,
Nice.
you jump and your hands just happen to grab the ledge.
Oh, jeez.
Fucking hell.
The gods, you guys.
Pull yourself up. So just go ahead and put her over here. Go ahead and
Gotta be
tiny
upset
little
with
jump.
that.
do. All right, you did it, guys.
Sure.
So I'm just gonna erase those. Erase those. That one. That one.
Your 2 first levels, give myself 4 more sorcery points.
And that one. Let me see here. This is going to be simple enough to draw these. I'm just going to have you guys just enter the room that way now. Instead of moving you guys to the back of it again.
Cool.
And forth. No, stays a little bit back.
See kind of rocks and stuff. It's an open chamber, other than rocks to the sides and stuff like that.
Okay, what's
Rock.
strict to this ring?
I'm just saying there's a rock here.
No, at least it doesn't look like we're fucking jumping again.
That would be preferred. I didn't like doing that.
Not so bad.
You know,
That last jump was a bit of a trick. Well, not the short one, but the big one.
about that impressive one there, Raven.
So what is the duration of fly, by the way?
It's 10 minutes.
Okay, are you going to keep concentration up?
Yeah, he's
Or-
been concentrating on it.
Okay, yeah, you just see Huffle kind of flying around in circles in the air.
Alright,
Her words,
be
her words,
careful of-
embracing her inner Tinkerbell.
Please be careful of like traps high up.
Yeah.
So
Thank you, David. I don't know how I did that.
Oh,
You cut out, so I couldn't hear if you said anything.
yeah, sorry. Yeah. You know, sometimes we surprise ourselves.
This is very true.
Alright. You see a big, empty, open chamber. With rocks to the sides and stuff.
I don't trust it.
Can I look around for traps?
Roll me investigation. Anybody who wants to look for traps, roll investigation.
Yep.
That's a no.
He can give someone advantage, whoever needs it.
Me.
Well, without advantage, no.
I mean,
Ooh,
somebody. Who's got a high investigation modifier?
Stalverk.
+6.
Yeah, then. Yeah, nope. Give him the advantage.
Because that was a nat 1 on the die, so.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, take that advantage, dude.
Nope, it doesn't fucking matter.
Cool.
I got a 16.
I got a
All right.
6.
I
Alright.
got a 9.
Natural 9, so 8.
Alright.
I'm sorry. You're
No.
9. Natural 9. So 8.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna keep wording any intelligence check like that, just so you guys know.
Proud disappointment.
Yeah, proud. Fuck this disappointment.
Alright. I'll say with the 16 at the moment being the highest, there's no traps. I
Okay.
don't see any traps.
I see nothing.
Walk forward, I guess. Guys, I don't know if anyone's following.
David's kind of sticking like towards the back as per usual, just
I'm
making sure
staying in the middle.
everyone gets through and all that.
I don't want to be super far away from Stalverk because I feel like that'd be a bad idea.
No, probably here.
No, I'll probably be just a little bit over here, just so we're not completely clumped in the
Yeah, I was
giant
gonna
middle.
say, we're kind of
You
clumped
know-
together for whatever could hit us.
That's fair.
I need Joe maybe deck saves. Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Don't you do this?
Here, sure.
Meteor swarm. So as you guys advance farther into the chamber, you begin to see at the far end a door.
Good.
Looks like a big iron door.
I mean, I'm just moving forward. It doesn't seem like there's anything wrong. No one saw shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
slowly but surely.
Yeah, I have no idea how far we go.
You guys just see.
Well, Huffle seems to be having a fun time.
Big open chamber.
Yeah.
Can I just
Well, she's
make
definitely
myself
making sure
check to
nothing's
see-
invisible.
He will probably keep her informed when it's about to end.
Whoosh.
How far can we get, Jay, before we run into something?
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm like
Nothing.
stopping. So okay, just go up to the door then. Fuck it.
It's not. See, you're expecting encounters.
Well, no, I wasn't expecting
Yeah.
encounters. I was expecting trap.
Traps
because-
or something.
Yeah, there's no traps.
Kira.
Hey,
You get to the door.
Oh, the door puzzle.
Does anyone attempt to open the door?
Stop. Hold on.
Okay, that's fine. Take your time.
I like look at the door. Do I see any markings on it? Do I see anything funky with it?
You see a bunch of indents in the door.
Huh. That's
Oh.
weird.
I want to see if the door is locked.
Do you attempt to push the door?
Is there a door handle I can turn
No.
first? I'm not gonna push the door.
Okay.
I'm not gonna be the one that pushes this door.
I mean, I
Raven
could
doesn't
attempt
take
mage hand,
stuff.
but I don't think that's gonna work.
Oh, Fox can't do anything because of a cry. Because crying.
That's all right. That's
It's okay.
you're fine.
So, should we open it? Should we push it? Should
All right, he's gonna look at the door closer. All right. If you can, go ahead and roll me an investigation check. $20. Oh, there you go. All right. So, Stalverk, as you go ahead and kind of lean into the door and you're looking at all the different indents and stuff on it, you notice one kind of has a switch in it, to where if something appears to get pushed into it and locked into place, you assume the door is going to open. You're not sure how it opens or anything, but you assume whatever fits here will lock into place and the door will open.
You gotta find a key or some shit.
Is
we
it like
could do
that?
that? Or
I-
I could cast knock.
No, I don't know.
That
if
Thing
I'll
is
work on
loud
this.
as shit for one,
Yeah.
and it's a cave that echoes.
That's true.
And I will say it's not an actual lock.
Well, hold on. I'm gonna look at the full spell description.
Let's look for a key. 'Cause I'd rather not make a lot of
I will
noise.
say with the 20, it's a familiar shape.
Oh.
Oh, good, Spire. It looks kind of looks like a bone, like a shape of a perfect bone, if you know what I mean.
Hmm.
Hmm.
You know, like the
Oh,
whole
gotta find a milk bone in the
curve and, like,
field. Fine.
pretty much.
Oh, a kitty cat thing. Can you find a bone?
There's no actual stats for this.
Well, I could look up the technical stats for it. What was it called again? It was written in the chat.
Trey.
I imagine there are stats if it's a creature.
And I need to mute real quick, but I'll still be listening.
Oh wait, I just lost it. I just had it. I lost it at the same time. It's fine. There it is.
I know that feeling.
Okay, you know what?
I live that feeling.
It has a +5
Big
perception? Holy shit.
Right? That's what I'm. God damn.
It can detect invisibility. Fuck your invisibility, Raven. Ha ha ha.
But you notice that hit points though.
Oh, well, I mean, it's a babby creature. I don't expect it to have a higher
Yeah,
hit points. It has advantage on perception checks, too.
Which it's pretty much why I gave you advantage, as far as because of
Well, smell-wise, but yeah.
yeah.
And it can also detect poison.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's also immune to poison.
That's neat. It can taste it and find out if it's poisonous.
I can imagine like the cat, like God, that's God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like licks it on a bowl.
Oh
like,
my god, it
pop.
fucking understands common, so it knows everything he says.
If you want to look for the item, everybody go ahead and roll me investigation. Since you have the cat thing helping you look for it with advantage, Stalverk.
Ooh. Okay, well.
No, got a 5, so he finds shit.
24.
17 actually, so 16. 24, 16. Oh, good. I will see that in a moment. I'm going to go here. Roll for initiatives. Alright, so 24, 16. Nat 20 for Huffle.
Ooh.
What is Huffle's investigation? Or is that just a flat roll for her?
Not sure, just know it's a nat 20.
Oh.
Oh, and
Like, all she said was nat 20.
Intelligence
boy.
is on her stats, yeah, I imagine.
Oh boy, that 5. Oh boy. Okay.
Don't worry, I also got a 5, a +1.
No, don't hurt yourself, please, Aspire. And David had to step away. I think, yeah.
No, I'm here.
There he
I
is.
just couldn't get to the unmute button. I can give advantage whoever needs, but if there's a nat 20 in the field, it doesn't
Well, I got
necessarily
a
matter.
24. I don't know what Huffle's
Yeah.
final stat was
Give
for
me 1
it.
second.
I mean, I got a
23 total. So, between the two of you, a 16, unfortunately, no. Because that negative one screwed you.
Yeah, no, I figured that.
Because the DC is 17.
Fuck.
Like, seriously, I haven't written down DC 17 to find it.
Okay.
Oof.
So, as you guys are searching, between the two of you, you find it back near the beginning of the chamber.
Ah.
By the way, that's why I did the little red dot to remind myself where it was.
Where's the key?
Like, seriously, tiny little red dot. Which, by the way, when I say key, the bone is about 1.5 feet long.
Nice.
Just like the indent. Yeah. Between the two of you, you know, searching around. You find it before she does. You both find it, but you find it before she does because the cat creature kind of flies around the rock. And you hear...
Good boy.
So take the bone.
Pet is useful.
That is useful.
Yes.
Very useful.
More useful than freaking the tiger or the.
Hey, leave Pumpkin alone.
Just fucking lazy ass cat. Yeah.
So you put the bone into the door?
Sure.
You do?
Yeah.
And something strange happens.
Mm.
Oh,
You sit there, you watch it for a moment. First, nothing happens. But you notice kind of just vanishes.
that's not okay. That's not how doors work.
Raven's gonna like wave her hand in it just to make sure that it didn't turn invisible or anything.
Nope. You nothing's there.
I'm gonna peek into the other room.
All right, you look into the other room, and this is where I'm actually going to have to race the big things here. Because I have to make an even bigger room for the boss room. No, just kidding.
Oh god.
Don't say that.
I mean, I will, and I did.
Please don't say
Hey, I
that.
can help erase. Yeah.
Hey, there you go.
Quick,
I
I'll
help.
grab one.
All right, so I'm just going to turn. I'm just going to do this real quick. Just going to grab. I'm trying to grab.
Everybody
Since you
spin
peeked
a
in.
circle.
Yeah.
Since you peeked in,
Imagine my stealth's still active.
yeah, I say I'm not going to have you guys reroll stealth. You look in, and you see. Almar, I gotta keep that there. Let's see, where are you? Go. Wait. Shit. I fucked up, it's fine.
I was gonna say, look, guys, it slides.
Uh,
I mean, if you want it to be.
Now.
I'm not risking that shit.
I
You
wouldn't. Honestly, I would not.
People call me in the middle of stream.
No.
I'll be right back.
Take your time.
Take your time.
I say we will wait for her to get back for this part.
Okay.
Because it's what her character sees.
That will actually be perfect for me because I can eat more water anyways.
It's a bunny rabbit.
This
say
gives
that.
me time to find my jacket because I am mildly freezing right now for some reason.
What is wrong with you?
Mine found it.
Okay, here you go.
Well, I drink something cold and I'm right below the AC.
Oh. You know,
which
fair.
is, for some reason, kicks into high gear when it's cold outside for
You know,
some reason.
that's strange. Not gonna lie.
It's fine.
How do you like the dungeon so far, guys?
It is. This is an interesting experience.
Put it to you this way. You may think you're getting towards the end.
Well, until we're told otherwise, then
I'll be honest. I wrote all 4 of these puzzles down in the matter of like 5 minutes.
He chose his path.
I will say Raven will be keeping not obviously like not an eye on the time because there's no way to tell the time from the cave, but she's gonna keep an eye on her hunger specifically because she had only gone 2 days without blood. I checked my notes, so she didn't need to take blood last night.
Gotcha.
So she's gonna wait to like see if she starts getting really hungry. That's when she'll taste some of her blood.
Those veins on everybody else's necks start to look very appetizing, Raven.
Fun fact: vampires can last 5 days before they
Yeah, they can
have
last-
to drink. They have to, or they will die.
Yeah, no, because it's 3 days. It's 3 days without exhaustion. 4th day, 1 point. Fifth day,
So
2
what?
points. After that, then
What do I see? What am I saying here?
So, let's say Fluffy stepped away for water, and he
Oh.
might have just got back. Don't think so.
Fluffy.
It's not like a cup hitting a table, so that's why I thought
Oh.
maybe.
Was that it?
Never mind. It was Lourdes.
Sorry, that was my Red Bull.
Oh,
I'm waiting for it to give me
not
wings.
sponsored. Not sponsored.
Yeah, not sponsored.
Yet.
Maybe.
Alright,
Please.
You
We
know-
kind of have to be a bit bigger for that. We haven't even hit the affiliate point yet.
I know, it's fine.
Hashtag not sponsored, but Red Bull, please sponsor us. You don't understand.
Welcome back. Okay,
Followers.
so now that you're back, so you peek in, see 2 more doors. You see a plaque in the middle of them.
I'll go read it.
All right. So, tell me what languages you read again? What that you can speak again?
Infernal and Elvish.
Okay. It's actually written in Elvish. So all those who can speak Elvish can read it. But Stalverk, to you it says, the choices you make lead you down a path. Hopefully this one.
Oh, that is. The
I'm,
fuck
like,
kind of
reading over her
riddle
shoulder.
is this?
Or
Yeah,
under
I'm
her
also
shoulder,
reading
rather.
it.
What kind of fucking riddle is this?
I don't know.
what's it saying up there?
Oh, that's right, you don't know Elvish.
And he would repeat it, I guess?
Yeah, I say he would repeat it, in which, again, the choices you make lead you down a path. Hopefully this one.
Hopefully the right path?
Path. Huh.
Mm.
You know, I'm leaning towards that. Unless this sounds pulling a bullshit and somehow the door's behind it.
Duh.
I
unless
didn't say
the
it was a
path's
good idea.
Unless the path's behind the plaque somehow. Illusion? Maybe? I don't know.
Sure, he'll touch the wall. Just because everybody's curious.
Your hand passes through it.
Holy shit, that actually worked.
Holy shit, that actually worked!
Okay, I was fucking kidding there, but I'll fucking take it. Holy fuck.
Here's hoping it's an actual answer.
She's gonna step through like, okay then, I guess that's a thing.
You pass through. 10 feet ahead of you, you see a wall.
Yep, nope, it's bullshit. So he yells back.
I didn't expect you guys to try and reach through the wall.
Well, they
So that's why-
said something. He was like, eh.
But see, that's why I didn't draw the wall behind it, though.
Yeah, cool.
Because
only because they
it-
said something.
Yeah. Well, no, it's because I planned on it being as far as an illusion, but I didn't draw the wall so that you guys wouldn't know. It's like, oh, it's an illusion, but there's a wall.
Oh, that's a troll door. Okay.
Pretty much.
Which way are we going then?
Well, normally the saying would be like you want to be on the right path, but that seems like it's too obvious, too unknown. But I'm not a smart person.
I don't like riddles. I don't like them.
You and me both. Straightforward. I prefer to have, straightforward answers. Like a cookbook.
Do you
You know?
only ever think about cooking?
It's kind of like my thing, but I mean, I also think about not dying, not falling into traps, not getting eaten by a giant squid gorilla demon thing.
Leave Kevin out of this.
If I remember right, his name was Kevin.
Oh, it's canon now. The players knew the thing's name.
Are the doors
Let's just-
unlocked?
Pick a fucking door.
Oh, it's luck.
Fuck it, I
Oh,
vote
sure,
for the
maybe.
right one, because... Yeah. that's where we're going here. It's like there's really nothing telling us. Oh, by the way, we're fucking with you. Unless there's a sign on the right door. Is there anything on the right door?
Yeah,
You
make
see,
sure it's not trapped.
it's just a plain wooden door.
Sure.
They're both plain wooden doors.
I was gonna say, is there anything on the left door, but never mind.
Okay.
Hmm.
I mean, we can open them and see at least what we can see.
Yeah, I know.
Sure. He'll open his door.
All right, you open the right door.
Yeah.
You. Well, as you go towards it, you hear Huffle's like, "Well, if it follows the riddle, it should be the right one." Had her.
Yeah, he's
She
probably
asked
like
if
looking
she-
back at her.
She asked as far as if she rolled something to figure it out. So I had her roll intelligence check. She rolled 22.
Nice.
Well, you open the door. About 30 feet down the hallway, you see another plaque on a wall.
I don't want to go read it. I don't want to read it.
I'll go.
Careful.
Funny thing,
Mm-hmm.
I fought the temptation save. Roll me a dex save as a troll.
How dare you?
Mm-hmm.
You get to the plaque.
Mm-hmm.
In Infernal,
Hey!
you see. Did you really think it was going to be that easy? Yes.
Well,
Hopefully,
no, stupid plaque.
it continues.
Yeah.
Yes, hopefully your path leads down the right path. But you really didn't think that it'd be that open, did you?
Is there any other doors down here?
Nope. Flat wall.
I'm
Wall
gonna
plaque.
touch the wall. I'm gonna touch the wall where the plaque is.
You know, you guys are touching walls, by the way.
Yeah, he's watching this.
You touch the wall.
Mm-hmm.
You feel the cold stone.
Okay. Alright, people are annoying. Go to the left.
Alright.
Roll me a dexterity check as you turn around, by the way.
What?
Just roll me a dexterity check as you turn around.
Good.
That is a. I think that's what that is. Hold on. Yep, that is a dirty 20.
Okay. You have to catch yourself as you turn around and you hit a slightly big rock. You catch yourself, but your arm
Mm-hmm.
goes through that wall.
Oh, hello. I poke my head through that.
Your
Yeah,
head
no.
specifically?
I'm peeking through to see what's on the other side.
Sorry, make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh. That is a 21.
Thank fucking God. Good God.
Okay.
You pull your head back just in time as you see a flash of silver.
You alright there?
Traps are fun!
Okay, don't stick your head through random illusions.
I'm gonna
You
open my
know-
door.
You open your door.
Uh-huh.
You see a hallway.
Come on, let's go.
I'll start going down it.
Okay.
He's right behind her.
J, you troll. J, you troll.
Hey, I'm not the one to set up these traps.
I'm cautiously walking down this hallway. I heard what happened in the other one.
All right. All right. So everybody's.
David?
Yeah, David is
Okay,
following.
focus, dear. Focus.
Yeah, apologies.
All good.
Good thing we're all in a nice line.
Yep, you guys. Well, it starts widening. I will say it does start widening. Widening. It starts widening.
Oh, that's. Oh,
Guys, I don't like that I'm in front. I
Well, then
kinda
you're the
regret
one
my
that
life-
walked
I
forward.
kinda regret my life decisions, but you know what? It's fine.
Widening.
Raven doesn't.
Widening.
Okay.
this is looking more like a room in a hallway.
It does. It gets to a room.
Well, as I'm walking, I'm checking for traps, but I'm also looking ahead. See
Roll
if I
me.
see anything in this room.
Roll me investigation. For the traps.
Well, that's a 4, so 3.
Alright.
So I'm assuming no traps.
You assume correctly.
And then I'm gonna start looking into the room that I'm walking towards.
Alright. Roll me a perception check.
Oh, thank fucking god, that's a 16.
You see flames over here. Crackling in front of a tent. Right here.
This is fine.
Guys, there's
Do
a...
we see anybody else?
No.
Sure.
Guys, there's a tent with fire up here.
I guess I can sneak over to the tent, maybe. Do I need to roll a new thing, though?
Yeah, roll me a new stealth check for that one.
Casting invisibility now and following stealthily.
New stuff.
Both of you roll me stealth check. You with advantage, Lourdes.
Thank God.
That's
well,
a 20, by the way.
Yeah, you're good.
That's a 12 with advantage.
Oh, I hope I'm good. It depends on a perception, I guess, if there is anybody there.
You guys hear Raven kick some rocks as she.
Jesus.
Sorry.
Oh, it gets farther away. Sorry.
Yeah, he's like, you see him kind of holding his head as he sneaks over, like.
Just
So you don't even see where Raven is. You just saw like the rocks go flying.
You know?
So, you peek into the tent. I'm assuming, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody's in there.
Mm.
You see a bedroll.
No one here. Right.
You see some leftover pieces of ration. You know, roll me an intelligence check real quick.
Okay. That's a 16.
Okay. From the looks of it, how dried up whatever rations are left. It looks like they've been gone for maybe a week, or whoever was in here. They haven't been back in a week.
Huh.
But it begs the question: why is the fire still going?
Yeah,
was
he's
gonna say,
gonna look
Raven's
at the
Raven-
fire.
Raven would be investigating the fire as well.
Okay. Roll me an investigation check.
Oh, thank God. That's an 18, so 17.
Okay.
21.
Alright, you guys investigating the fire. You notice two things. It is indeed a fire. It is hot if you touch it. Hopefully neither of you touched it.
Well, no.
Fire hot.
Y'all were touching walls. Okay.
I'm more curious of how fresh it is, like how long has the wood been burning, things like that. You know, nature stuff.
Alright. From what you can tell, looking it over as far as your investigation check, both of you can tell it's been burning a little under an hour.
Does it look like there's any other exits to this room?
I will say, looking around, you guys see. I'm just going to mark it with the mark. There. And then up as far as. I'm not going to draw them because you see small openings in the walls of the cave.
Huh.
By chance, are there any like footprints on the ground leading to a particular hole? And maybe.
I'm assuming all of you kind of.
Nah, he's going over just to investigate the one closest to him.
She walks over, kind of comes over here.
Once we know it's clear, more clear, and also
Yeah.
start walking in.
You start looking down that one. It looks more like just a cave, like somebody. It looks like a man-made type indent in the wall. It's about 20 foot deep, about 15 foot wide. Looks like somebody may have used this as a medical wing or something similar, because you see some bloody bandages, stuff like that.
Okay, what about the other one?
The other one, this one goes on for a bit. You don't see it ending from staying at the beginning. Now, real quick, back to the tent. 22 investigation. Looking around at stuff in there. You know? Let me see. Give me 1 second. Because this could be quite interesting.
Oh dear.
It's fine. Because I just needed to see what is on somebody.
Oh.
What did I have this person holding? There's his character sheet.
Oh no. Oh no.
This is fine.
Is anybody even paying attention to Huffle right now?
I mean,
No.
Raven's keeping an eye on everything. Like Raven was walking over to here, but she's also keeping an eye on like if Stalverk waves towards anybody or if Huffle is doing anything. She was mostly keeping an eye on everybody as she was walking over to look at this one.
All right.
I'll move here so he was in position for everybody.
yeah, Letari's keeping an eye on the room and the surroundings, not necessarily people, though.
Huffle goes in and starts messing with the bedroll and stuff. In the bedroll, there's like a pin. It looks like a pin had come off somebody's, as far as robe or something. It's kind of in the bedroll as she's digging through it. Unfortunately, that's the only thing out of the ordinary as far as she finds. If you want to check anything with it, if anybody knows Identify, Arcana checks, stuff like that, if you want to make them.
No.
Actually,
It's very little about magic.
He's probably like turned
No,
around
not-
and waiting for everybody.
It's like Huffle found something.
Yeah, he's just gonna stay there.
Huffle, what'd you find?
I found a pin. Not sure. Let me. And she starts examining it and everything.
I'll give her a help action.
All right. So that means what I sent you, Huffle. Roll it with advantage.
Is there...
Oh,
Can
Go ahead, say what you were saying.
I was gonna say, can I like see up in this other cave that was over here, or
Which one?
The one I already looked at, or
no, this one?
oh,
Were there two or were there three?
There's only two.
Okay.
But
Never
they were
mind.
farther up the walls, like a good 20 feet up the walls. There's little small stuff. So, what's a 25 on an Arcana check?
Oh, shit.
Yeah. She, looking over it, Huh. That's interesting.
What'd you find?
Well, this seems to, make it so people are more convincing. They're better at talking.
Ooh.
I'll put it to you this way: what it is for player knowledge. This is the reason the guy's charisma score was not a 20 but a 22.
Ooh.
It boosts the charisma score by 2, even able to go over the max of 20.
I want
3
that.
characters in here that could really use that.
Yeah.
David's not going to fight over it, so go ahead.
He really doesn't care. He honestly does not.
That's fair.
Water parchment shears.
Imagine Stalverk's just kind of face
Yeah,
palming,
he's just
looking down.
standing at the entrance and waiting for everybody to do whatever the fuck they're doing.
Even though I know this isn't what he would do, for some reason I'm just finding it funny to imagine like cave, fair, go.
He's just, his arms are just crossed and he's just waiting.
Yeah.
Who you want to give it to? We gotta go.
It's fine, as long as he doesn't get grabbed while you're all fighting over this pin.
Speaking of,
Oh god.
speaking of, you see giant hands.
How do you want to do this, Fluffy?
Roll d20 to see who gets the higher.
Sure. Any modifier or no?
Ah, let's do it.
Let roll.
Okay.
Let roll d20.
Oh, bye! That one hopped.
I had a 15.
I also got a 15.
Oh.
Reroll.
Roll it again. That's a 14.
11. You get it.
Hey.
All right.
Hey.
You get a pen. You do have to attune to it.
Damn it. Okay.
Wow.
Okay, something to boost your charisma by 2, going over 20. Think you can suck it up and attune to it.
Well,
I'm gonna go find that die.
Oh. Stop throwing your dice, man.
Well, it hopped over the wall.
That's fair. That's very fair.
And with that, he's just gonna start going. He's
Yep.
like, oh god.
Imagine everybody just kind of
fuck
starts
it.
making their way into the cave.
Yeah.
Huffle, it would have been plucked out of Huffle's hand by an invisible thing.
Yeah.
'Cause
Huffle
I'm
just-
so invisible.
Ring just goes, doop. Or the little pin goes, doop. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay.
No.
So I'm just gonna.
Oh, that was a...
Now, I will say, I forgot I had to erase this one over here. I forgot the tent and the fire were still there.
Oh god.
Yeah.
So,
He's just
That's
ahead of
like
the
a
group.
real attention to detail.
boom. As you follow the new cave,
Mhm.
or the new little tunnel, you go in.
Oh, shit.
Ay.
Yeah.
He's just gonna kind of go
Okay.
like right.
Well, I will say something you're noticing as you're going through all these different tunnels. It is going up at an incline.
Okay.
Like you are steadily, gradually going up. I will give you guys that. Because I actually meant to give you guys that earlier, but mine going nowhere. You guys are start going up, and you notice this room in particular that you're about to go into. It's at an incline as well. You hear a very familiar voice.
Okay.
Oh, you finally come.
Am I still stunned? Or did he just see
Invisibility is
past
still
my?
going.
He just see past me.
Yeah, he just sees past you at the moment.
Well, I was wondering if he saw past the 20, is what I meant.
Oh, no.
Oh, no,
So
no.
I do-
That's Soren, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Make me a
no.
wisdom saving throw.
Oh, no.
Who?
Letari, because she has it on the gun.
Atari.
That's a 7.
Oh.
You guys who aren't looking towards the room, who have a good view of Letari, you see her hand snap to her lower back where she keeps her gun, and she just and Letari, I need you to roll an attack for me.
Oh, good. Wow. Sure, 22.
That hits. Now, I will tell you this.
Mm-hmm.
Roll me 5d6.
5D, what now?
5d6.
Well, you're kind of dealing with a cursed gun, which I don't think it's a good thing that these get kills, by the way. We don't want that, I think.
No, I'm not overly fond of any of this. Trust me, this is not a thing I want.
We're in danger.
He kind of looks back at her as she fires.
You see,
am I even, like, in control of my faculties right now?
you realize, the only thing you're not in control of is your arm currently.
So I can see and I'm aware of everything.
Yes.
Okay. So that is 18 points of piercing damage. Do I get my +2 to this?
Not +2.
Oh, dear lord, what?
You just did 30 points of damage to him.
What?
Oh,
Holy
shit.
Shit.
What the fuck, Letari?
30 points of necrotic damage.
Oh.
As
Guys?
as you see the bullet fire from the gun, you see shadows swirl around it. As it just flying off into the dark, and you hear a oh, somebody's ready to play.
Stalverk?
Mm-hmm.
It's not me.
Oh, god damn it. Can I kick the gun out of her hand.
No, don't do that.
Kira. Get too loud, baby.
But
Was that a no?
what would you roll?
Jeez. When she said that,
Athletics.
he was gonna kick the gun out of her
Yeah,
hand.
but I say athletics check as far as just see if you can knock it out of her hand.
Well, Leah is a 18.
Just barely. Just barely.
You know what?
Don't
Because
use the
you
gun.
Just rattles just scatters to the ground.
Because I'm
You
a
know?
dick, I cast levitate on the gun.
The gun just
20 feet up.
all right.
Well, pulls out her sword.
All right.
That's our second level gun. It's fine.
All right. Letari, as you're standing there, arm's still out, by the way.
Yeah.
Huffle's kind of, Letari? You didn't do that?
No, remember the thing that was talking to her? Yeah, that controls her too.
It's bad.
Okay. All right.
Do you really want to step forward there, Raven?
Well,
I
Raven's invisible. She's stepping in front of Letari.
I'd like to put my arm down.
That's
Can
not
I
a
put
good
my arm
idea.
down? Can I put my arm down, or am I still, like, not in control of myself?
You put your arm down.
Okay.
I'm leaving it up there, by the way.
Okay, I saved last time. Where is his token?
Oh, look at that. It completely disappears from the world. He falls into a portal. We don't have to fight Soren, guys. Yay!
It's actually
I'm
kind of
more worried
weirding me
where
out
his
because
boss
I saved
is.
it last time.
I'm more worried about where his boss is.
This is a good
I
question.
mean, I would. Oh, there it is. That's right.
Oh.
Oh, hi, friend.
Oh.
I got a
He's
promise.
so far away.
Well, good thing about a gun that has 200-foot range.
It's still
You
within
know-
crusading distance.
Still, so
Die because fuck you.
yeah, but say before you do anything though, you need you to roll me initiative.
Yay!
Alright.
That's appropriate.
So the don't have time to use the surge die, is what you're saying.
I'll say go ahead and use it first, and then roll your initiative. As far as after you do the thing.
I was gonna say that is a bonus action for him to still do
Yep.
that.
So go ahead and do that first before you roll initiative. As far as
Oh,
and take care of that.
okay.
Oh, dang, that's not
Hey,
bad.
can you get this big black thingy away?
Why? That's his.
I know, but he was on my number.
You mean his? No, I'm just kidding. No, his number, because he rolled a 15.
Oh, I did too. We have the same initiative thingy. Majigger. Number. X. Thing.
Not
Wait.
gonna lie,
Wait, he rolled a 15. About that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Sorry.
hey. Twinsies.
Yay.
Aw.
Two very pissed off people.
You know, DM a question so I know whether or not this is going to continue to be a thing during this combat. Am I going to have to make more wisdom saving
No.
throws while fighting him?
Nope.
As long as the gun's not in my hand, I'm good.
As long as the gun is not in your hand, you are good.
Okay.
That's kind of where his thought process went and why he kicked it out.
I say player knowledge. As long as that gun is not touching your hand, you do not have to make wisdom saves.
Cool.
Or on her person in general from
Well, it
Yeah.
makes sense to him
Yeah.
because the names are on the gun, so the gun must be the
Yeah.
problem.
Yes, this
That makes
this-
sense.
It makes sense. That's I figured that was how it was gonna work. Just thought I would
All
double
right.
check.
You look at the initiative tracker here. So first up, God no, Stalverk both of 21.
Yeah.
That was 18 plus 3. That was the first time I rolled a decent initiative, really.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take a guess at which spiritual weapon you want.
I can't summon it quite yet. I'm not too close.
I'm just setting it to the side here. When you do,
Yeah.
because I'm assuming it's that one. Which I may just kind of put them all into one thing as far as states and just switch to them. Oh God, who did we
Uh-oh.
lose?
Hmm?
Welcome back.
I hit the wrong button. But everything's fine.
I will say good news, by the way. You notice he took a lot of damage from that as far as that shot.
You know?
Oh. I just realized two things. One,
Mhm.
Okay.
it's a good thing I'm invisible because I'm wearing his pin. Two,
You don't know
I'm
if that's
wearing
his.
his pin.
Player, you don't know. I mean, character, you don't know. Player, you know. Character, you do not.
Character doesn't know. Character is not panicking. Player is panicking. I am panicking.
Fine.
Fine. It's not like you would be using a cursed item or anything that would totally destroy us
Anyways.
if we used it.
You first, Stalverk.
So, Surge die. What did you were
Uh,
using Surge?
that was a plus. It's
That's
10
ju-
to his movement, so.
All right. All right.
Not that he can still get there.
That's fair.
Because we are so far, even with Misty Step.
So, yeah. First up, Stalverk.
Yeah, 5, 10, 15, 30, 35, 40. Like, dear lord, we're so far back.
Yeah.
Fuck it, Misty Step. 5, 10, 20, 30. Did I want to? Yeah. Yeah, boop on that. Do you know what? He's close enough. Fuck you, lightning bolt.
roll?
If he's
Because that's a
allowed
roll
to
to
do that.
attack, isn't it?
I believe
think
that's
lightning
a deck
bolt is-
save.
It's a deck. Oh god.
Deck save or half damage.
Oh god. Here we go. Okay.
Lightning bolt's a nasty spell.
He's not saving with a natural 2.
No.
That his save isn't even going to save him there.
Okay.
Go ahead, roll for damage.
Okay, give me a minute, because that's 8d6s.
Jeez.
33.
Damn.
All right. Well, I will say one thing.
Mm-hmm.
You notice something.
Mm-hmm.
You don't notice a glow.
Oh.
Does he take full magic damage?
He
Not
does.
so resistant this time, huh?
Fuck yeah.
Don't worry. You think that was the only thing I had?
I don't.
You're
I
up
didn't say
now,
that in
because that's all he
character.
can fucking do.
Alright. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Noticing that didn't happen. Well, this should be more effective then. 3rd level magic missile.
That's 5, right?
Yep.
Go ahead and roll damage.
And if I can pick up the D4s are the hardest to pick up. Dang it.
You know, fair.
I like this die. Ooh.
We need music. We need combat music.
You know, I was worried about making sure everything was in order with that stuff.
You're fine.
That is 17
Hey.
points of force damage as they carve the words "fuck you" in Adam.
So how many points?
17.
17. Ooh, okay. Yeah. Nice. This is nice. He's bloodied.
He's just staring him down.
He is bloodied. I believe that takes us to his turn.
No.
Yes.
Probably.
I need to look at something here because certain cleric things are not on D&D Beyond.
Yeah.
So how are you guys doing this evening?
It's fine.
Therapeutic.
Stalverk.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75,
Fucking coward.
80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 105, 110, 115, 120.
Okay.
Hi.
True Sight's a bitch. And
So.
so is the range of Guiding Bolt. Ah! There's my little vampiric friend.
If it's 17 or lower, I'm casting shield.
You see energy build up in his hand, and you see a ball of radiant energy just go flying past you, Stalverk.
Oh yeah, he's getting really annoyed. He gets ignored a lot by this guy.
Wrong person to ignore.
Yeah, I've noticed that. They always ignore the one that is the tanky one that can actually, like, do the damage
Oh, wait.
half the time.
Is this a spell?
Yep, it is a
Counterspell has a range.
Yeah.
What's the range?
60-foot range.
It's like 60 feet, yeah.
Can I wait 60 feet and then counterspell it when it comes within 60 feet?
That's
No.
not how it works, unfortunately.
You have to counterspell it as it's cast.
Dispel magic would probably work, but that's not if you held it as a reaction.
So, one problem, Lourdes. That's a 26 to hit.
It's not a natural 20, right?
No.
Okay.
He has a +8.
Okay. The way you said it, I thought you rolled a natural 20.
No, but it's a fact. It's 46 radiant damage.
46.
Did music stop for anyone else?
Yep.
It did.
I had it to repeat. What are you doing, Roll20?
Roll 20.
Guys,
Hoping it
I'm
did.
rocking back and forth in my chair right now. You don't understand.
It'll be okay.
You might want to take like a step back.
Oh! You're actually in luck, Lourdes. Just saying.
What was the damage?
2, 4, 10. You take 20 points of radiant damage.
Doubled? Already doubled?
That is already doubled.
I thought you meant. I thought you had
2
doubled
ones,
it.
2 1s, a 2, and a 6.
Oof.
Oh, that just took out almost half my health, guys.
Oh, well, that's disappointing. Well, no matter. This is where the fun one happens. I need you to make me a con save, Stalverk.
Oh god. Well, you know, that's something he's decent with, I think. What is it?
I think that's
for
a
that?
plus
I hope so.
Well, it's +5. But I don't know
Fair.
what his
You got this.
DC is. You know, I don't think an 8's gonna save though.
Oh
Oh
no!
no.
See, yeah, that's not going to.
Well, I mean,
I would say DC's a 13.
well, I mean, most spell saves are like a minimum of 10.
Well, you
Yeah.
see,
That's why I don't
is
know
a channel
what.
divinity a action or bonus action?
It's an action usually.
Oh, you know what? You're safe because I read something else.
Ooh. Thank
Okay.
fucking gods. I don't know what it
Because-
was, but I don't like it.
That would have been channel divinity blood puppet.
Oh,
No.
would have. I feel like that's still gonna be a thing next turn.
You know?
More than likely.
Good.
I will say, since there's no way that I can beat a 20 for a con save, well, for like concentration on invisibility. So as invisibility drops, Raven looks very bloody right now.
You know?
Well, there is one thing
She
he
has
can
healing
do.
potions. Oh dear.
There's one thing he can do. He's going to point at you, Stalverk. He's going to cast Hex.
No good.
It's just shadows swirl up around you.
Hmm.
Saving you for next time.
Right.
All right. Up
Hope I don't
next.
get to you first.
I hope you do. Up next, Letari.
Alright. So my gun is now no longer in my hands, it's floating somewhere.
It is currently against the ceiling, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Be as high as I can go.
5, 10,
It is against the ceiling.
15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna pull out my longbow, because I think he'll still be in range for that.
It's like 120 feet for that, so.
Yeah.
It's big boy bow.
So we're just gonna use that.
Alright, roll me to attack.
Okay, that's a 19.
Just hit him.
Cool.
Roll for damage.
That's 9 points of damage.
Hey! Alright.
And then I have a second attack.
Yep.
Fire
again.
That's 15?
That does not hit.
Didn't think so.
Arrow falls short.
Yeah,
Aww.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay. Up next. Oh boy, I think, yeah, that's helpful. Oh boy. Okay, so he needs to make a 14 dex save.
Oh god, what is she casting at that range? Holy shit. She's way back here.
Well, first I'll have her 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh boy. What is the range of the spell? Well, I see she was
behind, like next to the. She was 30. You counted there.
30. Yeah, so
She's 100. No. Okay.
there you go. Oh boy. What is the range of the spell? Because you might have to pick something else.
Hundred 120 feet away.
Yeah.
What's she trying to cast?
Lightning bolt. What is the range of it?
I think
A
it's-
lightning bolt? Isn't that what I just did?
Yeah.
100-foot
it's
line.
100 foot, yeah. And it's a line, so you also have to be like in a specific position for that.
Yeah, which is why that's why it's like I'm gonna move her this way.
Yeah, I was
so
gonna say she's
straight line.
hitting. But she's not quite close enough.
So did you count out how far she was?
Well,
That's how far
if
the
Raven's
100.
120,
Yeah,
I would
120.
assume.
120.
If she could get 20 feet closer.
Yeah.
Distance is a son of a gun.
Hmm. Oh boy!
Hmm.
Well, there is a spell she can't cast.
Mm-hmm.
You guys see Helpful moves forward, see a ball of red start forming in her hand as she just kind of and just chucks a fireball at him.
Hey.
Nice.
Suing, same save is the dex.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you
God, this man is not. This man's luck from the last time.
This
Oh,
seems
boy.
too easy, and that concerns me. After all
You
we
know-
went through, this is so easy.
Roll your 8d6 damage. No, not dog damage.
We love autocorrect.
Thank God I caught it
dog.
before. 8d6 dog. Because that was a natural 3
Mm.
on a DC 14 dex save.
Good. I don't like this guy.
Sure,
Boy.
same DC. For
Huh?
spell saves. We have the same DC for spell saves.
Yeah.
Woo.
Oh boy, this is.
Did you kill him?
Word.
I don't know.
No, but
He was
good
only
Lord.
bloodied.
Nah, well. It's
That's,
a fireball. I always have to ask these questions.
Well, okay, so
It was a fireball.
I mean, that he
So-
did 8d6 lightning, too.
Yeah.
you notice the fireball hits him. He is not looking good. He's not taking another hit like that again, as he takes 40 points of fire damage.
Oh, fuck.
God damn.
And Stalverk's
Soren.
lightning in that fireball.
Yeah.
You see him. You just see the blood trickling down as far as from his face. Stalverk, since you're the closest.
You're not gonna last much longer.
I'm not supposed to.
Just kind of gives him a curious look.
Alright, up next is... Oh god, poor Raven. Raven!
Third level magic missile.
Roll damage.
I don't like this guy.
He's like, no, no, no.
He did throw a ball of radiant energy
Oh,
at you.
that's a lot of fours, guys. 5, 10, 15, 17, 20 points of damage.
Ooh.
So, Raven.
Yeah.
No.
Damn it. I was so happy.
He will not take another hit.
You take 20
You cannot.
You take 20 health from me, I take it back.
Like,
'Cause that's
seriously?
exactly what he took from
Yeah.
me.
Here's what I'm going to tell you guys. He would not be able to withstand another hit.
Okay. Well, it's still David's turn.
Yeah, which, David...
Way the fuck
Oh.
back there.
I was gonna say I'm
Well, what
gonna,
do you got?
Well,
What you got?
I'm
What you
gonna.
do?
I'm not gonna use a bonus action, but I'm going to move by.
The opposite direction.
I'm now outside
No.
of. I'm now outside of 120 feet range.
Bye.
Hey, David.
Yeah, I can literally just move here. Wait.
Yeah.
Is he within 120?
Yeah.
Alright. Fuck it, I'm gonna chuck a firebolt in his direction.
A fire bolt?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, roll to attack.
And that's a natural 20. Of course, I burned the natural 20
Oh
when he
my
probably only had
gosh.
1 freaking HP.
Well, he's dead.
Funny
Okay.
you should say that. He does have 1 HP left.
You're kidding. Wait, I was
He
1
had-
HP from killing
He had
this guy.
he had 21 left after the 40 points.
I'm
Oh,
sorry, but somebody's slightly bothered by what he said.
As you just see,
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna have you roll damage. As you see the little bolt of fire just whiz past Null and Stalverk, ball just it just hits him, and he just it just falls to the ground.
Right.
Okay.
So I'll walk over and make sure he dies. Fuck's sake.
Well, Letari's
And his
staying
breathing
back.
s-
She doesn't.
And his breathing stops.
I don't like what he said.
I like it.
Okay. So, Raven doesn't start to black out because of the amount of fucking damage she just took.
Oh, Jesus.
This is the second time she's taken damage ever. First
Letari,
time she immediately.
Letari, you're gonna look towards your gun.
Yeah.
Roll me perception.
Cool. It's 11. It is up on the
That's
roof,
enough.
so
That's enough. That's enough for what's about to happen. You look up, and you see a flash of red right where the name,
Ew.
right near the barrel of the gun.
oh dear. Oh
Phone exploded.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Well, just gonna. She's gonna run up here with you to loot the body.
He's not. Oh my god. Yeah, he's just bothered by what was said.
Oh, trust me, it's a good reason to be. So, with a 19 investigation, Huffle finds the ring he's wearing.
Kind of wander around and look around.
And in his pocket is the amulet that he had been wearing. But it's very badly damaged. Like crushed inward in the center, damaged. Like something hit him there. Crossbow bolts, light crossbow, just normal stuff after that. But otherwise, you do find what I can tell you is who has now been reverted back once you removed it from his hand. Ring of 3 Wishes.
Oh, yeah.
Which I believe 2 of those were used.
Yes. But when I say reverted back, something did happen as a result of other things happening. It may or may not have absorbed a soul. To not the person I was teasing you that time, by the way, Lourdes. Didn't happen. But no, somebody else has stumbled upon him, and this is more of a homebrew version of the Ring of 3 Wishes. Sense of, if a wish is used to claim a soul, it corrupts it.
Oh.
It increases in power, become a ring of infinite wishes.
Oh.
But once removed from the one who did the thing, it reverts back to its original form, with 3 wishes intact.
Well,
So it's as if it was never used.
5 on my perception, so I'm not paying attention. I'm paying attention, but
That
I'm
is,
distracted.
yeah, that's fair. But otherwise, yeah, you guys are out of combat.
I'm leaving the gun in the air.
Still too easy.
You're leaving the gun in the air.
It bothers him greatly. It was too easy what the guy said.
Yeah. Letari is bothered by a lot of things. The fact that he mentioned a boss, the fact that her gun is doing the weird thing. She's very much not in control of
He's
herself
bothered
anymore.
what was said about he wasn't supposed to last long.
Yeah.
That's what's bothering him.
Oh,
Yeah.
one more thing, hopefully you do find a note. That is the one thing I forgot. I had a list of things that would be found that weren't on his character sheet, and the note is one of them. It seems to be instructions to distract anyone who dares try to interrupt the ritual.
Cool.
So I don't say. I assume I don't find anything. Was there more entrances, or?
There's... I will say, looking around, you do see another cave. But, unfortunately, I would say this is probably what we'll call it until next time.
You know, I was really hoping to get through this. Because I want more exciting. How dare.
Hey, I said the dungeon crawl is at least going to last 2 sessions. I wasn't joking.
You didn't tell me that.
Oh, you know what? I think you stepped away when I said it.
Question.
You know...
Can I quickly drink one of my blood vials so that I can get health back?
Well,
Yes,
make
you
note
can
that he's already heading towards that entrance because he's tired of this bullshit.
Note made. Note made.
Letari wants to get her gun back.
Okay.
I think somebody else should hold on to that, by the way.
Might be safe. Stalverk to cave.
I'll hold on to it.
No.
I-
Has gun.
Yeah.
He's got
2d4
40 feet of
plus
movement, he's gonna
reluctantly.
use it.
Yeah.
I will
And
give
Reluctantly,
Letari
let
the
it happen.
bullets.
yeah, fair.
She will reluctantly agree to this arrangement because she realizes that it's not safe for her to have it right now.
Raven healed. How
On
much?
top of us, there's no winning that argument. No.
2d4
You know,
plus 2d4
I'm-
plus 2, right?
I'm gonna be a dick.
So that's gonna be 9 health back.
Jay,
Huh?
you know how a lot I keep stuff like my cooking utensils in my kitchen? I'm keeping the gun in the kitchen. And then I put it back in the box.
I applaud that. I really applaud that. That is creative. I like that.
You just see Letari get a little sad. She just is like,
What?
okay.
I can't did the thing.
She's just kind of accepted that this is where her life.
I will say, when you pull the gun down, though, one nice thing before we leave, the name was gone.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Is there a new name now?
No,
Oh,
not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
I love
how
how there's a
that
yet.
works.
sadly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Figure out how to
technically
get-
don't have to kill the person. They just have to die.
Actually,
Hmm?
fun fact.
How angry is this thing in my head?
Not angry at you.
Oh, that's not good.
Sorry, not angry. It's not
Okay.
angry.
I love how he was supposed to distract. It took us technically 6 seconds to kill him.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I feel
Um,
like even if David didn't, you were going to just skewer him in a
Yeah,
second.
but Stalverk would have murdered him. See, not mad. Disappointed. Okay, you know what? Not mad, but disappointed because it wanted its power to claim the soul.
Right.
I'm not
okay.
mad. I'm just disappointed.
Like the
I'm guessing.
it wanted. Oh, go ahead.
I'm guessing that if this kind of thing happens again and she is not doing as requested or ordered, not requested, this thing's not asking.
Yeah, no, that thing is not asking. It will try and claim a soul. It will find a way to claim a soul.
That's fine.
You know?
Alright.
Alright. Well, let's head over
Oh, yeah.
and raid Tundra because he's sweet.
Tundra plays.
Yeah!
Bye, everyone.
Bye!
Bye!
Bye.